Well, 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 well. Welcome back to the world's most famous stream, everybody. Today was supposed to be a good news day. We got news earlier today that Julius Randle is expected to miss weeks, not months, per Adrian Wojnarowski on Twitter. His words, not mine, which seemed positive. There is still some skepticism that he may need surgery, but will opt to wait until the offseason and just sort of rest and rehab, and he should be able to come back this season, which is great. Fantastic news. We don't lose Julius Randle for the season. Thank goodness, because we need that guy for our big playoff push and our eventual finals run, you know what I mean? We were jumping fully out the window in that Miami game until that fateful moment when Julius Randle got hurt. So today was supposed to be a good news day. I got that news earlier today on Twitter. Was just elated, just happy. Couldn't wait to come on stream and talk about it with you guys. We're eventually going to get Julius Randle back. We're good. Everything's pointing in the positive direction. Mitchell Robinson's going to make it back this season for the playoff run. Julius Randle's going to make it back this season for the playoff run. And with the OG Anunoby trade, we're off and running. We're off and running. And then we get to the game. And not a couple hours ago, about an hour ago, LaMelo Ball's ruled out for tonight. Oh, okay. Obviously, that bodes well for the Knicks. No LaMelo Ball. They recently traded Terry Rozier. That's great. Should be an easy night for the Knicks. Hopefully, they don't play down to their competition. Something they definitely have done a multitude of times this season. So tonight should be an easy one. They should come out and kick butt. And then a couple of minutes later, about half an hour later, we get news that OG Anunoby is ruled out. Inflamed elbow. An injury he's been dealing with the last couple of weeks re-aggravated it, I should say, during the warm-ups today, and he was ruled out. Okay, not great news. Team's a little banged up. We're going into this Charlotte game tonight without 3 of our 5 starters. No Mitchell Robinson. Obviously, he's been out for a while. No Julius Randle. Obviously, just got hurt the other day with the shoulder injury. But there's some optimism that both those players can make it back this season. So there's some silver lining there. And then we get the news of no OG Anunoby. And, that's disappointing, but injuries happen. It is what it is. But if there's any silver lining news to tonight, is that Jalen Brunson is fully healthy. What should be the All-Star game starter for the East in the backcourt, Jalen Brunson, who should be a top 5, at the very least, top 8 MVP candidate, Jalen Brunson. He is going to be playing tonight. And as long as Jalen Brunson is playing, we have a chance. If there's anybody out there who's got us, it's Jalen Brunson. That guy. So in place of OG Anunoby and in place of Julius Randle, and of course in place of Mitchell Robinson, the New York Knicks will have a brand new front court tonight in the starting lineup. One that has never started a game together. Tonight, the New York Knicks will be starting Jalen Brunson and Donte DiVincenzo. Of course, in the backcourt, their new starting backcourt, which has been phenomenal ever since it was assembled, since Donte DiVincenzo was inserted into the starting lineup. Both of those guys have been fantastic. Have given the Knicks exactly what they needed, exactly what they were hoping for. If anything, more than what they were hoping for. And then their front court. Brand new front court. Josh Hart is going to get the start in place of OG Anunoby. We expected this in terms of if Anunoby ever has to miss time. Of course, Josh Hart's going to slide in as the new starting small forward. He is, of course, the backup small forward and essentially our 6th man. Now, in place of Julius Randle, might surprise some of you guys, Precious Achiuwa. Precious will be getting his first start as a Knick tonight as the starting power forward, a position I don't think he's played at all with the Knicks so far. He's been exclusively playing as the center for the New York Knickerbockers. So Precious Achiuwa will be starting at power forward alongside Isaiah Hartenstein, who is, of course, back from the Achilles soreness, injury, tendonitis, whatever the injury is. I don't think we ever got full clarity on it. But he is back, and he is ready to go tonight. Of course, he made his return after missing 2 games against the Miami Heat. Only played 16 minutes in that game. Precious Achiuwa played so well, it didn't really matter. And, of course, the Knicks blew it open in the fourth quarter. But that was a good ramp-up game, good test, good litmus test for him. So he should be ready to go as we're getting ready for the tip-off here. So I'm expecting, even though we're down 3 of our 5 starters and all 3 of our front court players, I'm expecting the Knicks to play well tonight. Oh, and by the way, I know it's not going to matter to some of you guys, but Evan Fournier is also not available tonight. He is out, not with the team currently for personal reasons, family matter, something like that, whatever. He's not available tonight, so there is no Fournier to go to. It's going to be very interesting who comes off the Knicks bench, because most of their bench right now is in the starting lineup. But let's get started as everybody's getting ready for tip-off. How's everybody going? Who we got in chat? Susan, what's up, Susan? Welcome back. Happy to have you back. Going into February. Mark, Frank, Karan Clark, Big Crims, of course, Dutch B, Julu, Mr. Sports. What's up, everybody? And we're off. Here we go. Miles Bridges has it. Achiuwa guarding him. Has it on the right wing, coming to his left. Around the screen, over to P.J. Washington. There's a foul call as Nick Richards was setting a screen. Foul on Precious Achiuwa. You don't want early fouls. We don't have bodies. We don't have guys to go to. All right, we're back into it. Martin has it up top. Cody Martin, the brother of Caleb Martin, who we just saw the other night against Miami. Over to Brandon Miller, probably their lone person to go to for offense. Gets it out to Miles Bridges, settles for a deep, deep 3 over Achiuwa. Hits the front rim, can't get it to go. Hartenstein with the rebound. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Has it on the left wing. Over to Hartenstein, back to Brunson. Brunson hesitation dribble, driving to his right. Over to DiVincenzo. He pump fakes, driving to his right. Leaves it off for Josh Hart out of the corner. Coming to his left, in the middle of the lane. Stops, turns, kicks it back up top to Brunson. Brunson with Miles Bridges guarding him. Has it up top. Couple of jab steps. Hesitation dribble, driving to his left. Gets past his defender, lays it up. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein can't hold on to the offensive rebound. Here comes the Hornets pushing the other way. Cody Martin has it in the corner. DiVincenzo picks him up. Up top to Bridges. Over to Brandon Miller. He's got Jalen Brunson on him. Bit of a height mismatch there, but Brunson should have some veteran experience over him. Miller in the paint, shoots over him. Gets a nice friendly bounce off the back of the rim, and it falls down. Big task, Mr. Sports. What's up, everybody? Let's get to it. Basketball highlights. What's up, big dog? Brunson gets to the rim, lays it up over Brandon Miller. Brunson looking at the ref saying, where's the contact? Cody Martin attacking the other way, hits in the corner. P.J. Washington wide open as Jalen Brunson was too busy arguing in the backcourt. Got to get back on defense. Don't give these guys confidence. 10:20 to go here in the first quarter. It's 5-2 early. Got the credit done with the 2. The Brandon Miller 2. Achiuwa hands it off to Brunson. He has it up top. Over to DiVincenzo. No hesitation. Catch and shoot from the right wing. I already knew that was going down. Knockdown 3 for Dante DiVincenzo. Every time he knocks down his first 3, it's always a good sign because he's always liable to go off. Not miss a 3 the rest of the night. Cody Martin attacking, gets stripped in the paint by Hartenstein. Good defense from Brunson to stay in front of him. Here comes JB bringing it down after forcing the turnover. Pull up, dribble 3 over Nick Richards. Oh, I expected that one to go down. Rolled off the rim. Brandon Miller with the rebound over to Miles Bridges. They throw it inside over the top to Nick Richards, being guarded by Josh Hart. He's just too small there. JB bringing it down. Has it up top. Being guarded by Cody Martin. P.J. Washington switches onto him. Coming to his left on the Hartenstein screen. Gets the Nick Richards switch. Brunson dancing with it. He has it up top. Liking this matchup. Going one-on-one. They bring a double team. Gets it out to Josh Hart. Extra pass. Dante DiVincenzo. No hesitation. Left wing 3. Way off. Long rebound goes out to Brandon Miller. Runs into Brunson. No foul call. Miller bringing it down. Hesitation dribble. Picks it up. He's in the paint. He's got to get it over to somebody. They leave him, and he just leans in and knocks down a floater. Fellas, I don't like what I'm seeing here. I forgot to credit Nick Richards with his 2 as well. It's 9-5. Tom Thibodeau is going to call a timeout. He's not liking what he's seeing. We're just under 9 minutes to go. Come on. What are you doing, fellas? Jalen Brunson doing a lot of flopping, looking for foul calls out there. Come on, my man. Get back on defense. We're down our front court. We need to be stout. We need to be focused. We need to be disciplined. That's the word I'm looking for. We need to be disciplined. Mark said rest day for OG. It is definitely a rest day for OG. Hopefully, it's obviously nothing serious and he can come back and he'll be perfectly fine. If he needed a rest day, I get it. It's fine. It's fine. Because we can definitely beat this team. No LaMelo, no Rozier. I don't believe Kyle Lowry is going to play for them at all. Has he played for the Hornets at all? So they should be fine. They should be fine. Not the greatest of starts. 9-5, under 9 minutes to go here in the first. Both teams feeling each other out. But I think they'll be fine, right? Big Crims. What's up, Big Crims? We learned from OG we can still get this. Yeah, we should be fine. It's the Charlotte Hornets with no LaMelo. Charlotte Hornets with no Rozier, right? It's not like the Grizzlies, when they have all their guys, they're a really good basketball team. So the infrastructure is there. Even when the guys are out, they're still like a feisty good team. They can put up a fight. The Charlotte Hornets are bad. They're bad whether or not their guys play or not. So the Knicks should be fine. They should be fine. But this team has a propensity of playing down to their opponents. So we need them to pick it up and end this one early. I don't want it to be close. I don't want this to be a close game. We love close games. As Big Rud would say, you love close games. Of course we do. But not against this competition. We're leveling up. We're way past this Hornets team. Let's not make this an interesting contest when the Hornets don't have any of their good basketball players. They're not a good team to begin with. Julie said, injury bug is hitting us hard. It is. And to be honest, I'd rather, if it's going to hit at all, I'd rather it in the middle of the season, before the trade deadline, before the All-Star break, so guys can get home and rest, and it's 10 days off, I believe, for the All-Star break, something like that. So, and guys can make it back for the finals run that we will eventually go on, of course. Julie said, salute Joffrey and Chauncey. Yes, sir. Shout out my man Joffrey, who's going to be here with us the rest of the season. My man Chauncey, he's been here since the beginning of the season. He's going to remain with us for the rest of the season. Shout out the homies in the back. Mr. Sports, we're going to get those kicks in the background. These right here, these fuzzies, I think you can get them from the NBA store. We're back into it. Brunson has it up top. Looks like the Hornets are in a zone. Brunson attacking, stops, pump fakes, puts up a floater, comes well short. Harnstein able to track down the rebound, tried to save it out. He does get it to Achua. Achua turns, fires. The shot clock was winding down. And Miles Bridges comes and secures that rebound. He's pushing the other way. PJ Washington, stop and pop from the left wing. Can't get it to go. Harnstein fighting for the rebound. Saves it, gets it over to Josh Hart. He's bringing it down left side of the court. Brandon Miller's going to pick him up, crosses over to his right, in the paint, kicks it out to DiVincenzo. He pump fakes. He's going to pull it back out. Up top to Brunson. A little bit of a reset. PJ Washington guarding him over to Josh Hart. Pump fakes. He's driving to his left. Gets to the paint. Gets caught in the air. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo. Extra pass to Brunson. Straight away. Deep three for JB. Can't get it to go. Cody Martin snatches a rebound over Josh Hart. And here he comes bringing it down. Kicks it out over to Miller. Coming to his right. Bullet pass inside. Nick Richards not expecting that level of pass. Bad pass from Brandon Miller. So turnover there. Knicks will bring it down. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right. I'll show you a closer look in the next commercial break, Mr. Sports. I got you. DiVincenzo has it up top. Crossover dribble, puts up the three. Ooh, DiVincenzo off the dribble three. How many of those has he made this year? About 7:30 to go here in the first quarter. Forgot to restart the timer. Cody Martin has it up top. Over to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller being guarded by DiVincenzo. Has it on the left wing inside the Miles Bridges, being guarded by Achua. Faces up, puts up the jumper. Can't get it to go. Brunson with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Brunson being picked up by Martin. Hands it off DiVincenzo. He's feeling it. Launches another three. Off the back rim. Long rebound finds its way to Josh Hart, though. Out to JB. Driving to his right. Gets into the paint off the Euro step and lays it. Finger rolls it up and in. Beautiful move from JB. Something we become very accustomed to saying very often. Cody Martin bringing it to the right side, being guarded by Brunson. Coming to his left. Brunson goes behind the screen. Martin steps back for the three and rattles it in. So it's 10-12 early. Both teams have knocked down 2 threes. Under 7 minutes to go, about 6:40 to go here. Brunson over to Josh Hart in the corner. Back to JB. JB has it on the right wing. Jab step coming to his left in the paint. Pump fakes, gets Nick Richards in the air, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Right wing 3 for Josh Hart. Can't get it to go. Nick Richards with the rebound. Here comes PJ Washington, left side of the court. It's going to be picked up by Josh Hart. Washington coming to his right around the Nick Richards screen. Gets caught in the air. Harnstein tips the pass away. DiVincenzo picks it up. It's a 3-on-2. DiVincenzo over to Brunson. Brunson on the right wing. The Hornets do a good job getting back. Over to Josh Hart. He's attacking, getting down the lane. Lays it up with the right hand. Gets it to go. Good attack from Josh Hart. Good patience from the Knicks, too, in transition. Didn't force anything. Got the shot they won. Cody Martin bringing it down. Tied at 12. Under 6 minutes to go. Halfway through the first quarter. Martin coming to his left. Up top to P.J. Washington. Josh Hart getting caught around the screen. Harnstein switches on to him. Washington awkwardly has to kick it out to Brandon Miller. Has it in the corner. Putting the moves on DiVincenzo. And gets fouled by Harnstein, who on the help side reached in as Miller was attacking towards the baseline. A little bit of a silly foul there. He was crowded going towards the baseline. You would have had an extra defender there. Sometimes you can't resist the urge to stick your hand in the cookie jar. As Harnstein checks out, I assume Jericho Sims checking in? Yes, he is. Jericho Sims, the backup big man here tonight with Precious Achiuwa essentially playing the 4. Brandon Miller going to the free throw line for 2. They call it in the act of shooting. Miller knocks down the first one. He's got one more coming. Big Task said this is a house money game. Just win it. Just win it. Let's not get silly with it. Hornets are hurting. The Knicks are hurting very badly. But overall, the Knicks still have far more talent. As Ish Smith comes into the game, he has not been a good player for them today. And guess who's in? Frank Ntilikina is in the game too. Brandon Miller knocked down both free throws. Brunson inside to Achiuwa. Achiuwa leans in, throws it up off glass, gets it to go. Good move from Achiuwa. And good pass from Brunson, who gets the assist. Ish Smith bringing it down, has it on the right side of the court, coming to his left around the Nick Richards screen, getting to the paint, kicks it out to Bridges. Bridges spots up for a 3 over Achiuwa. In and out, halfway down, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo with the rebound, hit a head pass to Achiuwa. But Bridges gets down, the athleticism, able to rise up and take the steal. Josh Hart trying to guard him, but Bridges crosses over and goes right past Josh Hart for an easy layup. 16-14 early, 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Ntilikina. Brunson has it up top. They bring a double team. Brunson gets it out to Achiuwa. Achiuwa coming to his left. Hesitation dribble. Puts up a floater. Can't get it to go. Sims offensive rebound. Takes a power dribble. Lays it up and in. Yes, sir. Sims be aggressive. Ntilikina hits in the corner to Bridges, who spots up for a 3. Can't get it to go. Brunson with the rebound. One and done for the Hornets. Again, no offensive rebounds. Ntilikina picks up a foul. Fouling Brunson as Brunson crosses over trying to get past him. Foul on the floor. Deshaun Hodge. What's up, Deshaun? No OG is crazy. The Knicks are down their entire front court. No OG, no Randle, no Mitchell Robinson. And Hartenstein is a bit hobbled with the Achilles injury. They're hurting right now. Deshaun. Rudy, what's up, Rudy? Somebody has to step up now that Julius Randle and OG are out. Go Knicks. And I think they will. I mean, look, this is not a good Hornets team. They get it over to Quinn Grimes out of the corner for 3. He's one of the guys who needs to step up. Can't knock that one down. Bridges chases down the long rebound. Bringing it down. Pulling it back out. Over to Brandon Miller coming to his left. Quinn Grimes guarding him. Into paint. Pump fakes. Gets Quinn Grimes in the air. Leans in and knocks down the jumper. Come on, Quinn Grimes. Can't get done like that by a rookie. Took you to school a little bit there. Knicks fan, what's up, Knicks fan? How is Randle doing? Randle is out for a while, my man. Out with the shoulder injury. Brandon Miller knocks down the end 1 free throw. And the Knicks bringing it down. 19-16. Forgot to credit the Hornets with the 2. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left, runs sim screen over to Dante DiVincenzo in the zone. Leaves open shooters. DiVincenzo can't make him pay. Here comes Ish Smith, bringing it down. He's going to pull it back out. Out to Miles Bridges, who pump fakes, driving to his left, in the lane, gets caught in the air, tries to scoop it up and under, can't get it to go around Sims. Sims with the rebound. Here comes Jalen Brunson. Under 4 minutes to go. They throw it into Achiuwa, spins. Up top to DiVincenzo, extra pass to Quinn Grimes, catch, pump fake, driving to his right, spins to his left, lays it up. And it's a goaltend on Nick Richards. Looked like it wasn't going to go in anyway. But they get the goaltend on Nick Richards, 2 points for Quentin Grimes. I like the Quentin Grimes attacking off the dribble. I love to see that. I love to see it. Ish Smith bringing it down. Over to Brandon Miller on the right wing. DiVincenzo guarding him up top to Ish Smith. Driving to his right, trying to blow past Brunson. Mid-range pull-up jumper off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Achua with the rebound. Here comes JB, left side of the court. Ish Smith going to pick him up. In and out dribble. Spins. Coming to his right around the sim screen. He's in the paint. Leans in. Pump fakes. Takes the foul. Throws it up at the basket. And he gets it to go. Jalen Brunson. Too strong for Ish Smith. Took the contact. Threw it up at the basket. Knocked down the floater. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Knicks fan reminding people to like the stream. Yes. If you're in here and you haven't hit that like button, hit the thumbs up button right below the video. That likes the stream and it helps grow the community. Helps get more people in chat. Appreciate you. It's a free way to support. And who doesn't like free things? Go ahead and hit the like button on the stream. I'd very much appreciate it. MVP chant on the road for Jalen Brunson, and he can't oblige the Knicks fans out there in Charlotte as he misses the and one free throw. The Knicks do have a 20-19 point lead. 3 minutes to go. Bridges attacking up top to his left. High off glass, can't get it to go. Good contest from Achua. Great contest from Achua, actually. Brunson with the rebound over to DiVincenzo, who's attacking off the bounce. Takes the foul from Ntilikina. So DiVincenzo's going to the free throw line for 2 free throws, and the Knicks are attacking. And that's what you want to see. Started off the game a little slow. They had to ease into it. But now they're starting to play their game. Defense is locking in, getting to the basket, drawing fouls, going to the free throw line. That's what you want to see. Deshaun said Brunson, DiVincenzo, and Grimes, Hart, and Harnstein. I love it. Look, even without their main guys, they still got a bunch of guys. There's really nobody who's in the rotation that I don't like. Everybody in the rotation is playing very well. Everybody. It's going to be interesting what happens when Jalen Brunson comes out of the game, because usually you have one of Anunoby or Randle in there to help ease the team into some offensive possessions. And without those guys, there's going to be a lot of burden of creation onto the shoulders of guys like McBride, who's shown some stuff off the dribble, but not really in terms of setting up the offense. Quentin Grimes, last couple of games, have been putting on the floor and getting to the basket. Josh Hart, who's going to have to play a lot. Who else is going to be getting minutes? I mean, with no Anunoby, Josh Hart in the starting lineup, let's go through the roster real quick. Just thinking off the top of my head, you got like Charlie Brown Jr., who I don't think is an NBA player. He's on the roster more as a practice guy, more as a vibes guy. But they might have to go to Malachi Flynn. Probably going to get some minutes tonight. Looking for some offense. Maybe they throw DeQuan Jeffries out there. He's a big body who can knock down a three. That's really all I got. Unless Tom Thibodeau is going to be a psycho and go to like a 7-8 man rotation. The Knicks, they're going to need one of these, like, 15th man on the roster to step up here. Probably going to go to Malachi Flynn. Obviously the most decorated guy on that roster. But another guard with Anunoby out, maybe Jeffries. One of those guys. Fournier obviously isn't available tonight. Omar, what's up, Omar? Omar. This is a game we got to have. Got to. This is not a good team. And they're without 2 backcourt guys, and LaMelo and Rozier, who they just traded. So, Deshaun said we gotta have this game if any, with no LaMelo or Rozier or Kyle Lowry. Yeah, they don't really have a guard to set their offense up. They're playing a lot through Miles Bridges and Brandon Miller, who I shouldn't win them the game. So, Big Crim said, is Toppin ready? Toppin's also another interesting name. I didn't necessarily see him active today. He's most likely active today. But we'll see who he goes to. I assume he'll just go to Malachi Flynn and maybe for the bench units go a bit small. But we'll see. DiVincenzo knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Big Crim said, and no Hayward. He's been out for a while, hasn't he? DiVincenzo knocks down the second one. Frank Ntilikina bringing the ball down. Ntilikina has it up top over to Miles Bridges, driving to his right. Precious Achiuwa guarding him. He's going to pull it back, crosses over to his left, driving right into Achiuwa, lays it up. Ooh, gets swatted out of bounds by Dante DiVincenzo, who came over from the weak side and slapped that thing out of bounds. And great initial defense from Achiuwa, also to not foul. So the Hornets will inbound it underneath. They throw the lob into paint. Bridges just overpowers DiVincenzo there on the lob and lays it up and in. Brunson will bring it down. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Ntilikina, coming to his left around the Grimes screen, gets the switch, puts up the floater, gets it to go. Ish Smith bringing it down. Coming to his left, pulling it back out. Up top to PJ Washington. They throw the lob to Miles Bridges, who's cut back door, and DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo got to wake up a little bit, my guy. Tried to front him there. Bridges spun off. 24-23. Forgot to credit the two free throws earlier. Brunson in the paint. Tries to split the defense, but gets fouled by PJ Washington. Peter, what's up, Peter? Unknown. Who's this dude making Brunson look 6'6"? It's Ish Smith. Clyde Frazier's favorite player. Quentin Grimes gets it into Sims. Brunson has it up top. Ntilikina guarding him. Coming to his right around the Sims screen. They bring a double team. Brunson over to DiVincenzo. No hesitation, right wing three. Just launches it. Can't get it to go. PJ Washington with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Washington has it on the right wing. Puts up a pull-up three on the right wing. Can't get it to go. Long rebound out to Ntilikina. Quick pass back to Nick Smith. Over to PJ. Over to Ish Smith, who's driving it down on Achiuwa. He's in the paint. Kicks it out to Bridges. Driving it to his left. Puts up a jumper over Grimes. Good contest. Bridges knocks it down anyway. So Miles Bridges heating up a bit here. Knicks got to corral that. Him and Brandon Miller are pretty much their only offense. Brunson has it up top. Being guarded by PJ Washington. They bring a double team. Brunson coming to his left. Keeps it. Hits DiVincenzo, come back door. Takes some contact. Throws it up and banks it in anyway. No foul, no problem. I'm just going to make the basket anyway. Ntilikina over to Nick Smith. In the corner to Bridges. Bridges attacking along the baseline. Good defense from Achiuwa. Bridges up top to PJ Washington. Coming to his left. Euro steps in the paint. Puts up a floater over Sims. Rolls out after going halfway down. Sims, good strong rebound. Here comes Brunson. Bringing it down. Hesitation dribble. Goes right past Ntilikina. Finger roll layup. Can't get it to go. Oof, halfway down on that finger roll layup. And Miles Bridges just throws it out of bounds, trying to cross-court pass in transition to Ish Smith. 26-25, the Knicks maintain a one-point lead. It's been a back-and-forth affair so far. Josh Hart has it, bringing it to the right wing. Coming to his left, up top to DiVincenzo, over to Grimes. Catch, fires, gets blocked by Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges being very active out there here in the first quarter. Ish Smith has it up top, being guarded by McBride, who's checked in for Brunson. So the Knicks have McBride, Grimes, DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, and Jericho Sims, an eclectic group out there. Smith coming to his left, crosses back over to his right. Sims picks him up, over to PJ Washington, puts up a three over McBride. Halfway down, rims out. DiVincenzo with the rebound, can't get the shot up at the end of the buzzer, and that'll be the end of the first quarter there, 26-25. Deshaun said Brunson's on the board tonight. He's a pretty good rebounding. He gets good rebounds. He's got good rebounding numbers for a guy his size. He has 3 boards tonight, Deshaun. Good call. Victor said they think bringing in Toppin due to Randle injury. Probably. I'm sure they'll have him active in terms of like if they really needed him. I'm sure they'll put him out there. But you know Tom Thibodeau's a stubborn guy. He's a stubborn guy. He's not. I would be very surprised if we see Toppin tonight, unless it's a blowout, which it should be. Big Crim said, is Toppin ready? I think if there's any night to throw him into the fire, it would be a night like tonight. Front end of a back-to-back. I'd rather see him play and get minutes against a not very good Charlotte Hornets team, although they are pretty feisty, versus having to get minutes against a not very good, but kind of good and really feisty Utah Jazz team. Utah is also just a bit bigger than, actually kind of a lot bigger than the Hornets are. So Peter said, "Come on, we got to be hungry." They do. I mean, they have to be the hungrier team tonight. Short-handed, that's how you win games. The Charlotte Hornets, I'm sure they smell blood in the water, thinking they can pick up an easy win today. Not an easy win, but that they could steal a win against a really good team. So the Knicks got to lock in. They got to lock in. Ivan said, "Don't worry, Spake mode will be approached soon enough." Well, the first quarter's over. Both teams weren't into the game. We'll see what happens when Charlotte starts to go to their bench, and we'll see what happens when the Knicks go to their depleted bench. A lot of their bench guys in the starting lineup now, so it's going to be lineups that have either rarely been used or have never been used. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an adventure. C. Tyler said, "I can't believe Frank is still in the NBA, not overseas." Frank has an NBA skill set, but just never really came together. I mean, it's there. He's a good defender. He's an active player. I don't know. Listen, I'm happy that we have moved on. I'll leave it there. Wish nothing but the best for Frank. Oh, and out of the timeout to start the quarter, McBride throws an alley-oop to Jericho Sims. What a start. Brandon Miller's back in. Miles Bridges on the bench. Miller coming off a screen, splits the pick and roll, gets to the mid-range, pull-up jumper over Sims, swishes it. McBride's going to bring it down. Coming to his left around the Grimes screen. Crosses over to his left around the Sims screen, steps back, left wing three for Deuce. Airballs it way off. Out of bounds on Josh Hart. There are some Charlotte Hornets players out there who I do not know who they are. Leaky Black has been playing. And Nathan Mensah. So I got to remember Mensah. Got to remember Leaky Black. And I believe Nick Smith has also just entered the game. So, here we go. Brandon Miller has it up top, coming to his left around the Washington screen. DiVincenzo trying to guard him, gets to the mid-range again, and just shoots over him. Brandon Miller, very, very tall player. DiVincenzo, not the greatest matchup for him. Over to DiVincenzo, coming to his left, in and out dribble, gets to the paint, flips it up at the basket, gets swatted at the rim. Brandon Miller with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Sims is going to pick him up. Now Josh Hart switches onto him. In and out dribble coming to his left. Sims over to PJ Washington, kicks it out. Nick Smith Jr., right wing three. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Josh Hart over to DiVincenzo, driving to his left. Over to McBride, up top to Josh Hart. He pump fakes, driving it to his left. In the paint, gets caught in the air, kicks it out DiVincenzo out of the corner, just fires away, no hesitation, and airballs it. Couple of audacious shots from DiVincenzo so far tonight. Brandon Miller, left corner three, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Mensah picks it up, over to PJ Washington. Up top, straightaway three, wide open, can't get it to go. Grimes with the rebound. Grimes will bring it down, crosses over to his right. Nick Smith Jr. is trying to guard him. Grimes fakes the handoff, now gets it over to Josh Hart. Up top to Sims. Sims looking to get it to somebody, hands it off to McBride, coming to his right, pulling it back, crosses over to his right, over to Josh Hart, driving to his left, in the paint, gets caught in the air, takes a bump and a hit, gets fouled by Mensah, and he's going to the free throw line for two. Couldn't convert the layup, but this isn't high-level basketball. We'll leave it there from both sides. Neither sides have like a high level or even just maybe like competent offensive creator out there. Brandon Miller, probably the most qualified player out there that fits that role, and he's a rookie. So, both sides struggling to score a little bit. It's a little ugly. It's a little ragged. But you can tell that both sides are playing hard. And I think that makes for a pretty entertaining game. Big Crim said, is Hartenstein still injured? Hasn't done well. He's been fine. He hasn't been super active. I don't know if his minutes are limited. More so than I think they're just going to be a bit careful with him, considering it's an Achilles injury. You don't really want to play with that. So, Nick Smith Jr. tagging to his left from up top. McBride sticking with him. Out to Leaky Black. Over to Brandon Miller, coming to his left, getting downhill, in the paint, puts up a floater, comes off the front rim, but it gets a nice, soft shooter's bounce as it goes in. And it's 30-29. Josh Hart knocked down the other free throw. They swing it over to Grimes, attacking out of the corner, goes up and throws it down, halfway down, but Jericho Sims right there with the rebound, and he guides it back in. Quentin Grimes almost had himself a poster. Brandon Miller has it. Up top, over to P.J. Washington. In the corner, Nick Smith puts up a three over Grimes. Too long, can't get it to go. Josh Hart chases down the rebound. He's pushing here in transition. He likes the matchup, goes right through P.J. Washington's chest and lays it up and in with the right hand. That's the Knicks we know and love. Just go right through the defender. I don't care. He's there. Doesn't matter. I'm going right through his chest. You'll love to see it. Jonathan Martinez, what's up, John? Big Taz said, I thought that Frank Ntilikina was left in the Blue Cross Blue Shield. Come on, man. Karen, what's up, Karen? Reminding people to hit the like button. Let's get Shiffy 50 likes before halftime. 104 here, 28 likes. Yes, we have 116 people in chat right now. It's a lot of people for a Charlotte Hornets game where both teams are pretty injured. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. And only 30 likes. That means 80 of you are in here and have yet to hit the like button, so I'd really appreciate it. It is a free way to support the stream, right? You want to support the content? Just hit the like button. That's all you got to do. That's all I will ever ask you to do. It's a free way to support. Hit the thumbs up button. It's that thumbs up button right below the video. All it really does is tell YouTube, hey, that's a solid piece of content and more people should see it. So I'd really appreciate it. And also, if you like the content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We do every Knicks game of every season. And then occasionally we'll also do some other NBA games. We usually try to pick high-profile games. The other night, we were choosing between whether we should do the Lakers-Golden State game or the Clippers-Boston game. As a collective, we said, let's do the Boston-Clippers game. That could be a finals preview. Should be a pretty good matchup, right? The Clippers are playing extremely well. Boston has the best record in the league. It's in Boston Garden, where Boston's only lost one time. It should be a good, competitive game. So we tuned in for that game, and by the third quarter, Boston was down by 40 points. So sometimes we don't have the greatest hits, but we always try. We always try. Appreciate you, Karen. Appreciate you. Big task. You talking about Frank Ntilikina? I can't stand that dude. He's so trash. He was the reason that Donovan Mitchell is not on this team. He's not the reason Donovan Mitchell is not on this team. He didn't draft himself to the Knicks. Come on, Big Task. That's all Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson chose Frank Ntilikina over Donovan Mitchell, despite, apparently, the report is, the rumor, report, whatever you want to call it, despite many people in the Knicks organization wanting Donovan Mitchell over Frank. But Phil Jackson's going to do his thing. Big Crim said it's Dante DiVincenzo's impersonation of Randle. He's been chucking a bit tonight. I think part of it is also knowing that this team is going to need some offense, so he's not hesitating at all. If he sees a good look at the basket that he thinks he can make, he's firing away. To some mixed results. All right, we're back in. Brandon Miller has it up top, coming to his right. In the paint, puts up a float over DiVincenzo, comes up well short. Sims with the rebound in traffic. And here comes Josh Hart. Bringing it down, P.J. Washington going to pick him up. Over to Sims. Sims hands it off to DiVincenzo. Has it up top, coming to his left, hands it off to Grimes. I need some off-the-bounce juice from Grimes. Over to McBride. Back to Grimes. Pump fakes, driving to his right. Back to McBride. A lot of pump faking, driving to the left, kicking out. McBride, floater. Knocked down the floater, but gets called for a charge as Mensah stepped in and drew the charge there. 8:22 to go here in the second quarter. And the Knicks, without Brunson, no Randle, no Anunoby, struggling to manufacture points here, especially in the half court. Knicks fan said, what happened to OG? Elbow inflammation while he was warming up. And just precautionary. They should be able to beat this Hornets team without him. They were just like, we'll hold him out. Flared up during his warm-up, and he's just going to be out for tonight, unfortunately. Ethan, what's up, Ethan? 30-29. What's the score now? Is my score correct? It's 34-29 now. I think they counted the bucket for now. Maybe they'll wipe it away when they come back. I believe Thibodeau's challenging, or the refs are reviewing. Something's going on. Or the refs went to the monitor. Big Task said Phil Jackson should be in prison. He definitely should have been fired after like a year and a half. Because he was very clearly not interested in doing the job and was just here for the paycheck. It took way too long to get him out. It was very obvious he didn't want to do the job. Part of the malpractice was not firing him sooner. Big Task. How am I doing? I'm a little tired. Not gonna lie to you guys. I think also part of being tired is like I'm not super up. I wasn't able to get super up for this game because a lot of guys are out for the Knicks, obviously. A lot of guys out for the Hornets, so I wasn't like I couldn't build the proper amount of energy coming into this game. So I'm a little tired. I think if the Knicks were playing a better opponent, I'd be more full of energy and ready to go. But I'm doing good. Doing good. We got a game today. We got a game tomorrow. So I just, gotta get up. Gotta manufacture the energy somewhere. Probably caffeine it up. Drink some coffee before the games. C. Tyler said Knox over MPJ and SGA. The list goes on. The Michael Porter Jr. one I don't care about because I don't necessarily think he's that great of a player. He's okay. And I think he looks better than he is because he's playing with the best player in the world. But also, and he had the back injury stuff, so I don't care about that. That makes sense to not draft that guy. The one that doesn't make sense is, so you drafted Kevin Knox, so that means you must have scouted that Kentucky team. How do you draft Kevin Knox when you scouted that Kentucky team, which means you had to watch a lot of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? How do you watch that team and decide, yeah, Kevin Knox is the better player. He's the better prospect there. What? That didn't make any sense. So the SGA one is the rough one. So they come out of the timeout, and it is ruled a charge. So the ball is going to the Hornets here. Cody Martin coming to his right. In and out dribble. Grimes guarding him. Over to Brandon Miller. DiVincenzo chasing him. Brandon Miller coming to his left. Over to Cody Martin on the right wing. Grimes guarding him. Cody Martin trying to go one-on-one. Crosses over to his left. In the paint. Leans in. Puts up a floater. Gets it to go. That's a tough move from Cody Martin right there. Got the little elbow in there. Got open for a little floater. 34-31. Knicks maintaining a 3-point lead. Should be bigger. But it makes sense. DiVincenzo up top. And they call a foul, I believe, on Jericho Sims. A little push off. DiVincenzo's handling up top. So it's another turnover, another offensive foul. Ball going back to the Hornets as they bring it down. Wampag Doodle, what's up, Wampag? Brandon Miller over to Nick Richards. Hands it off to Nick Smith. Puts up the mid-range jumper, curling off the screen. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Josh Hart over to Sims. Sims has it up top. Fakes the handoff to DiVincenzo. Gets it over to Hart. Coming to his left. Gets caught in the air. Kicks it out. Quinn Grimes, right wing three. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Goes out to Miles Bridges, who's just checked back in. Bridges bringing it down. Over to Nick Smith. Back to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Josh Hart. Coming to his left. Cross court in the corner. Brandon Miller spots up for a three. Can't get it to go. Chasing down the rebound. Quinn Grimes. Nick Richards fighting for it. They're going to call it out of bounds on Quinn Grimes. So the ball is going to stay with Charlotte here on this end. Big Crim said, Brunson will go off the rest of the second, and we will get a 10-point lead going into halftime. Hoping for it. We're at 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Cody Martin, Euro stepping in the lane. High layup over Sims. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Josh Hart has it up top. Hands it off to Grimes. Over to Sims. Hands it off to Brunson, who's checked back in. He's sharing the backcourt with McBride. Interesting. Over to Josh Hart. Swings it over. McBride wide open. Left wing three. Can't get it to go. This is not a great night for the Knicks to go cold from three. They need all the help they can get. They're 2 for 15 from three-point range. Brandon Miller bringing it down. Over to Bridges, hands it off to Cody Martin, coming to his left around the Richards screen. Kicks it up top to Miller. Pump fakes, driving to his left. Great defense from Grimes to stay in front of him. Miller works his way down into the paint, leans in, throws it up off glass, can't get it to go. And Sims and Josh Hart fighting for it. Josh Hart bringing it down, right left side of the court. Euro steps into the paint, gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Sims. Sims taking flight and throws it away. Bridges over to Miller. Miller mishandling it, picks it up. Gets it over to Nick Smith. Transition pull-up three straight away, swishes it. So now tied at 34. Very low-scoring game as we pass the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. Brunson's going to bring it down, and the Knicks are going to call a timeout at 5:55 to go here in the second quarter. A lot of sloppy basketball from the Knicks. Again, when you lose the guy who a large part of your offense is built around, you kind of have to change the way you play. And the Knicks, first night out without Julius Randle was struggling. And very predictably. Big Task said, can you talk about Embiid ducking Jokic like yesterday? It was nice. You're just going to have to tune into that moment. Maybe I'll take that, edit it down, and put it in a short. Because how do you duck Embiid? I mean, how does Embiid duck Jokic? Jokic came to play him in Philly. And it's literally a couple games later. They were meeting back in Denver. It was hyped up. It was advertised. And then you don't show up? What a coward, dog. He is officially banned from MVP consideration in my book. He's out. He's out. He's done. Not happening. You can't be the MVP and be afraid to play somebody. This guy's never going to win a championship. He don't like playing on the West Coast. It was literally like 10 minutes before the game tipped off, and then they ruled him out. He wasn't even questionable going into the night. If he was questionable, it would make sense. Oh, man. That's just loser behavior. And that kind of behavior is never going to help you win a championship. He's not a winning player right now. I just can't do it. We're back into it. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left, over to Grimes. Grimes, back to Brunson. Brunson has it up top. Nick Smith guarding him, coming to his right. Euro step in the paint, puts up a floater. Too long, can't get it to go. Harnstein mistimed his jump, and the Hornets pull down the rebound. Brandon Miller bringing it down, right side of the court. Coming to his left around the Richards screen. Pump fakes in the air, lays it up the left hand. Can't get it to go, but Nick Richards with the put-back dunk, but they're going to say it was hanging on the rim when he touched it. So it's going to be offensive basket interference there. No points for the Hornets on that one. Well, back dude said, what's going on? Let's take control here. Brunson bringing it down. They should here with Brunson. Most of their starters in the game now. Brunson backing down Miller, backing him down, into paint now. Takes the contact, leans in. No look pass to Josh Hart in the corner. Josh Hart pulling it back out into Harnstein. Harnstein, shot clock winding down. He's got to put some moves on. Stops, turns, fall away jumper. Hits the front of the rim and gets a nice friendly roll, and it goes down. Cody Martin bringing it down. Cody Martin leaves it off for Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Achua is also checked back in. The Knicks have Brunson, Grimes, Hart, Achua, and Harnstein. Bridges has it up top. Over to Nick Smith. Catch, fire, over Brunson. Swishes another one. Got comfortable with that first three. Knocks down this second one. 4:30 to go here in the second. And the Charlotte Hornets take the lead. 1-point lead, 37-36. Very low-scoring game. Brunson has it on the left wing. Over to Grimes. Grimes inside the Harnstein. Harnstein has it. Being guarded by Miller. Spins towards the baseline. Takes the contact. Gets swatted by Miles Bridges. We go into the free throw line for 2 free throws. Good, strong, physical move from Harnstein there. Being the big man in the post a little bit. You might have to lean into that a little bit with Randle. So Harnstein's at the free throw line for 2. C. Tyler said, I hate when people say Joker is the best player in the world. Last time I checked, defense is part of the game. He's not a bad defender, though. Not a bad defender, C. Tyler. He's not a great defender. He's an average big man defender. You want your big men to be the best defender on the team and be a rim deterrent, and he's not that, but he's a good defender. He's always in the right place. He's tall, uses his length well. He's a good defender. He's not great. He's not Embiid level. Embiid's a great defender, but he's good. He's solid. And he's leagues above everybody offensively. Cody Martin, left wing 3, can't get it to go. Achua fighting for the rebound. Nick Richards tips it out of bounds. Under 4 minutes to go. Hartenstein did knock down both free throws. So it's 38-37, and Brunson's going to bring it down. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right around the Josh Hart screen. Coming to his left, crossing over to his right. PJ Washington guard him, trying to guard him. Stops, turns, spins, pivots, pump fakes, gets it out to Brunson. Gets it over to Hartenstein, who got it back to Brunson. Brunson mishandled it, saved it, gets it over to Quinn Grimes. You can't knock down the step back 3. And Miles Bridges bringing it down. Coming to his right, fakes the handoff. Has it in the corner, crosses over to his left, going along the baseline, goes up and under around Hartenstein, gets it to go. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right around the Hartenstein screen. Nick Richards switches onto him. Brunson has it. They're bringing a double team over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein has it. Over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart dancing with it up top. They're giving him space. He fires away. Straightaway 3. Comes up short. Hartenstein tips it up. Can't get it to go. Nick Richards with the rebound. Under 3 minutes to go. Cody Martin bringing it down. Right side of the court. Achua's going to pick him up. They feed it in the post to PJ Washington with Josh Hart on him. Backing him down. Spins towards the baseline. Little push shot with the right hand. Gets it to go. Guys aren't even going to the fadeaway anymore. Just little push shots. PJ Washington knocked that one down. Jalen Brunson and the Knicks going to call another timeout. DiVincenzo checking in here for the final 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Lull in the action here from both sides. Again, very, very, very low scoring game. I mean, they're missing their 3 highest points per game scores between Randle and Anunoby, 2 guys who they rely on for offense. So it's either Jalen Brunson's going to make something, or we are going to sputter around and not score to the ball. Julie said Embiid needs to be banned from all Knicks consideration as well. Well, I was never really fully on board with the Embiid stuff anyway, because Embiid is 30 and is an injury-prone center with a bad injury history who has never made it out of the second round. And look, he's fantastic. He is putting up numbers. He's going to be on his way probably to a second straight MVP award. All of the accolades he's going to get. All the individual accolades. Still has yet to make it out of the second round. Ducks Embiid at every opportunity he can. Comes up with any and every excuse to do so. You just... At what point is it going to matter to this guy to like show up and be awesome all the time? Right? Like the meme of him being like, oh, I'm too hurt to play against this good team, but I'm ready and rearing to go against these terrible teams. Put up 70 against what? One of the worst defenses in the league, if not the worst defense in the league, in the San Antonio Spurs, and then gets crowned as like the best offensive player in the league. And it's like, I get he's averaging 36, he's doing it against everybody, but come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're back into it. The Hornets are in his zone. They leave Brunson straightaway 3, wide open. He knocks it down. What are you doing? You don't leave Jalen Brunson wide open straight away. What are you doing, Hornets? They went into his zone, immediately gives up a 3 out of the timeout. Cody Martin has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. And they call a moving screen on Nick Richards. As Ben Ridholtz on Twitter would say, he just got Brun-sunned. Mark said Sheffy is out on Embiid. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Where's the competitive spirit? Everyone says Jokic is better than you. And you never go to see him in Denver. Brunson driving to his left, knocks down the floater off glass. And Brunson heating up a little bit. Last 5 points for the Knicks. Let's see if the defense can hold up and they can extend the lead here. PJ Washington, Euro stepping in the paint, lays it up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Good fight from Achua. Josh Hart able to pick it up. He's bringing it down. Terrible pass, gets batted, but somehow finds its way out to DiVincenzo. Now they get it over to Grimes. Grimes step back, mid-range jumper. Comes up well short. Good contest from Nick Richards. Not a great shot from Grimes. P.J. Washington bringing it down. Grimes, good job forcing him to pick it up. Back to P.J. Washington, being guarded by Achua. Coming to his left, Euro steps. Gets blocked by Achua. Great defense, and Josh Hart picks it up. Josh Hart got to have like 10 rebounds already. Bringing it down, leaves it off for Brunson. Hesitation dribble, gets into the paint, kicks it over to Grimes. Grimes almost threw it away. He's able to save it. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Bullet pass over to DiVincenzo. Standing right wing by himself, and what does he do? Knocked down to 3. Wonky possession, but it went the Knicks' way, and they're up by 5 now. About a minute to go. A little over a minute. Here in the second quarter, can they go into the halftime with a larger lead than 5? Starting to build it. Brandon Miller has it up top. Achua switches onto him. Bullet pass to nobody. Finds its way out to P.J. Washington. Extra pass over to Bridges out of the corner for 3. Fight for the rebound. Richards picks it up. Over to Bridges. Bullet pass inside to Brandon Miller. Out of bounds. DiVincenzo got his hand on there, so it's going to stay with the Hornets. About 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter. The Knicks picking up their play a little bit. Building some momentum. Pressures Achua and Jalen Brunson leading the way. Achua on the defensive side. Brunson on the offensive side. Hornets getting in to Miller, going along the baseline, spins in the paint, leans. Good defense from DiVincenzo. Gets it out to Richards, over to P.J. Washington, coming to his left. Euro steps, bullies his way into the basket, lays it up, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with another rebound. Crosses over to his left. Brunson, left wing pull-up 3. Comes up short. Cody Martin with the rebound. Josh Hart, I said he has almost 10 rebounds. They've just said he has 9 rebounds. He is a rebounding machine so far tonight. He's grabbing everything that comes off that rim. Cody Martin hits over to Miles Bridges. Quentin Grimes trying to guard him. Muscles his way to the basket. Miles Bridges lays it up and in over Achua and over Grimes. He's just too big for those guys. Well, too big for Grimes. And he was able to finish over Achua, who's trying to guard him at the basket. So it's 46-43. 5 seconds to go. Can Brunson kicks it out to DiVincenzo. One dribble. Corner 3. Way off. It's an air ball. Looked like Brandon Miller may have gotten a piece of it. But that's going to be the end of the first half. And not a particularly encouraging one if you are a Knicks fan. Kierwin Nixon. Welcome. Appreciate you. Gyro, what's up, Gyro? Welcome back. Happy to see you. Kierwin said, I said it before and I'll say it again. Bring up Jacob Toppin. This undersized crap is not the crap. I mean, you got to lose at this point. What do you got to lose at this point? I mean, I don't hate the idea of bringing up Toppin. I don't think Tom Thibodeau wants to go small. I think it's against Tom Thibodeau's religion to go small. We know this. Tom Thibodeau does not want to go small, but I don't think he trusts Jacob Toppin. I mean, I get Toppin has dominated the G League at certain points, but at the same time, like, can he do it in the NBA? I get, like, just try him, throw him out there for a 3, 4, 5 minute stretch. Maybe 5 minutes too long. Maybe 3, 4 minute stretch. See what he's got. But you know what Tom Thibodeau is going to do? There is no. Tom Thibodeau has gone with an 8-man rotation tonight. Yeah. So I don't even think Toppin is active tonight. So on the box score, it shows the players who are active, who are dressed, who are able to play, and it shows that of the players who haven't entered, Anunoby is dressed, I guess. Flynn, Archie Diacono, and Charlie Brown Jr. So that's who I believe the Knicks submitted as the players who will be active tonight. So I would be surprised if we saw anybody else. Maybe ESPN. You know, ESPN's app is terrible, so they probably got it wrong anyway. I'm sure that like someone like DeQuan Jeffries is active, or someone like Jacob Toppin is active, considering we're down a power forward. But the thing with Toppin is, one, he's a rookie. 2, he wasn't drafted. He wasn't the scouting on him wasn't. People weren't particularly high on him. And I think the Knicks, if anything, got him as a bit of a favor. To you know, the Toppin family, to Obi, to the family, to like, I don't know. I like Toppin, and you're right, Kierwin. What do you got to lose? Give it a try. Like I said, a 3-4 minute stretch isn't going to kill you. You're already not scoring with that unit. He could provide some energy and effort, and he's shown to be like a pretty active defender. Try it. I agree with you. Wombat Doodle said, "Can Brunson slap dudes in the face at halftime?" I don't know. Like I don't know what there is no getting more out of this unit. These guys are who they are. They are complementary pieces to guys like Brunson and Randle. And when you take one of those pieces out, they're not. That's it. They're complementary pieces. They, like DiVincenzo is trying to do a little bit more in terms of like he's not hesitating, even if it's a slightly contested three, he's still launching it. Because he knows like we may not generate a better look than this. There is no resetting. Let's feed Julius in the high post. Maybe he can generate a better look. There is no more doing that, right? There's only so many times you could reset and throw it back to Brunson. So DiVincenzo's doing his part in terms of like, I'm not going to hesitate and fire. Like some of the shots are crazy, don't get me wrong. But it's either that or we're going to give it back to Brunson and he's going to pound the ball for another 20 seconds and try to make something out of nothing. And I think Jalen Brunson can do it, but it's also a late January game against the Charlotte Hornets who are without their backcourt. Claire, what's up, Claire Murphy? Giving us updates on the Pelicans-Celtics game. Thank you. Appreciate you. Wombat Doodle said, so no OG tonight. No, he is ruled out. Was ruled out before the game started with an inflamed elbow, which has been bothering the last couple of weeks. Re-aggravated it during warm-ups. Dutch B said, is Jeffrey still on this team? He is. He is still on the team. Mike Mode, what's up, Mike? Hope Randle gets back soon. Promise you the Randle haters are going to see now what this team looks like without him. He and Brunson have gelled so well with each other. If one of them is out, the other will suffer. Of course, Mike. Great comment. Of course. I don't know if there's anybody out there. I'm sure there are. But I don't know if there's any like smart people out there who still feel like they don't want a Randle on the team anymore, no matter what. I could understand it when 2 years ago he was awful, terrible, disgustingly bad. It was horrific to watch. It was terrible basketball. He was clearly out of it. He was clearly mentally going through something. And whatever it was, since then he has gone past it. The last 2 years he's been very good. Damn near spectacular, I must say. He's been very good. There should be no more like wanting Julius Randle off this team. I've said it before. There've been occasionally there have been some people who have come to the stream and said we need to trade Randle. I always fire back with, okay, give me the trade. What other power forward in the league right now do you want that you think is going to fit this team better than Julius Randle? There is never an answer. There is never a response. So, Common Sense Health, is OG hurt tonight? Yes, he is. Not too bad. OG Anunoby has been dealing with an inflamed elbow the last couple of weeks. Re-aggravated it. It flamed up during warm-ups, and he was ruled out tonight. We assume, and by we, I mean mostly me, but some of you guys in chat I've also seen, it might just be one of those things where it's like it's been bothering him for a while. He gets an off night tonight on the first night of a back-to-back against the Charlotte Hornets team without LaMelo, who just traded Rozier, who's not playing Lowry, so they don't have a point guard really out there most of the time. So even without those guys, the Knicks should still be able to beat this team. And 46-43 at halftime is not what we want. Not what we want at all. Where are we? Wumpbag said, I don't like that we shouldn't have a shorthanded roster. It's not fair. Look, guys, every team, most teams, 90 to 95% of the league goes through rough injury patches. It happens, which is why you want a deep team, which the Knicks have had the last couple of years with a multitude of players at each position who can come in when there's an injury that happens. Mitchell Robinson, they have Isaiah Hartenstein. Julius Randle, at one point they had Obi Toppin. RJ Barrett, they brought in Josh Hart. Quinn Grimes, DiVincenzo, Fournier even, as a third guy to put in that shooting guard lineup. Emmanuel Quickly, who they played a lot of shooting guard. And then Brunson, you had Quickly. So they had if a guy had to miss a couple of games, we had options. After the OG trade, you move Toppin in the offseason. You are bereft of depth on the team, and you're relying more on guys to do more with the ball in their hands, like McBride, who is now the backup point guard, he's just not a point guard. He just does not organize the offense and get guys easy baskets. Quentin Grimes, who is more of a spot-up shooter who can attack closeouts, at least theoretically. That's how you want him to play. But he's still young, still learning. And again, that's the skill that he is learning the most in terms of like putting the ball in for him, making good decisions when he's attacking, and playing out of that mid-range area and making good decisions out of there. So he's still not like capable of doing that. DiVincenzo, similarly, he's more of a standstill shooter, more of a catch and shoot player who attacks closeouts versus like generating offense for his teammates. Josh Hart is a bit of a mixed bag in terms of generating good offense for his teammates. You got like that, and those are your perimeter players you're relying upon. So they're struggling, which is why people have been saying for a while like they need a secondary creator who, when Brunson is out, even when Randle does eventually come back this season, which we are all sending positive vibes to, hopefully they can get that fixed, and he can be back for the season. But even when Randle is here, you still need a secondary perimeter creator. And we'll see what the Knicks do at the trade deadline. They've got some time to figure it out. Leon Rose got to work his magic. He's been very good in the trade market. So we'll see what he comes out with. I almost assume that they're going to make a deal at some point. But we'll see. We'll see. There's still some times left. Oh. Where are we? One Back Doodle said sometimes you just have to win ugly. Yeah. Again, we said it at the top. The Knicks have a tendency of playing down to the competition, but tonight it's not necessarily playing down. They're down their entire front court, and Hartenstein is hurt. Joey Y, what's up, Joey? Unless he comes up short in the playoffs again. That's a good point. If he comes up short in the playoffs again, expect the front office to start looking at options. Not that they are going to want to trade him, but they will entertain options for Julius Randle, because you can't have 3 straight bad playoff performances in a row and expect to sort of remain Teflon with the organization, But I'm optimistic that the first time against Atlanta, he was the only guy who could create something, and Atlanta just loaded up on him and said anybody else but you, and nobody else was able to step up. And last year in the playoffs, he was playing hurt. He gets a bit of an excuse. He's playing very hurt. So this year, he's still going to be playing hurt with the shoulder injury, and that's unfortunate. But 3 years in a row, not playing well in the playoffs, it's tough. It's tough. I'm not saying that they should trade him or that they will trade him, but I'm saying, I think whenever people ask about Randle, I think it's mostly always been like, no. I mean, our team is essentially built around Randle and his skill set. So I don't think they even really entertain it. I think at some point they will entertain it if he does not come through in the playoffs. But we're not positive vibes only about Randle in the playoffs. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Karen, what's up, Karen? Can we get 6 more likes for Chevy before halftime is over, people? Yes, I'd appreciate it. Appreciate you, Karen. You're working hard in chat tonight. We have 97 people in chat still at halftime. Usually, the viewership dips significantly at halftime, so I appreciate you guys sticking around and hanging out with me. And 45 likes in chat, so we really only need 5 more. I'd really appreciate it if the 50 of you in here who have yet to hit the like button would go ahead, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, help spread the stream out to more people, tell YouTube it's a solid piece of content. We're trying to grow more. More stuff is on the way. I'm working on a lot of things production-wise behind the scenes to help make the stream a lot more fun, a lot more interactive. And, we'll get there. We'll get there. We have a back-to-back, so probably not going to be able to work on it until Wednesday. But the stream is going to get better. It's going to get better and better. I'm working on some things that should make it more fun. And I've got some ideas. And again, tonight is not like we're playing Charlotte, and both teams are out like significant starters. So, not the greatest game. Not the greatest of games. Appreciate you, Karen. I appreciate you very much. Where are we? Unknown. A win is a win. Just get the win. Yes, always. Just get the win. Just get out of here with the win. It doesn't matter if it's good, if it's ugly, if it's crappy, because we know what this team is. It doesn't have. If the team wins ugly and they barely scrape by this Hornets team, it's not an indictment on who they are. They show up to play big games, right? They showed up to play Denver. They beat them down. They showed up to play Miami. They beat them down. They showed up to play Minnesota. The beginning of the month, they beat them. They show up for big games. They play hard in those games. So, we know what this team is. They're just dealing with a bunch of injuries. I'm sure they're just tired. This is the point of the season where a lot of teams are really tired, and you could really start seeing it because we are this close to the All-Star break. And the All-Star break over the last couple of years has been extended a bit longer. I believe it's 10 days off, especially for people not going to All-Star weekend. It's 10 days off. So you get to relax, get to rest your body, you get to sort of compose yourself and get back to as close as 100% you can for the final push in the regular season before the playoffs start. So, Charlie, what's up, Charlie? With the Knicks win and the 76ers loss today, we're going to be third in the East. Yes, we are one game back of Philly. What's that Philly game looking like? Did they play yet? Are they a late game? I think they're on the West Coast, right? Because they played Denver the other day. Philly is a late game. They're playing the Trailblazers. Okay, I don't expect the Trailblazers to beat them, but crazier things have happened. Detroit Pistons beat the Oklahoma City Thunder yesterday, so crazier things have happened. We're getting ready to start the third quarter here. I'll run through some of your comments real quick. One back dude said a lot of the trade. Randle spiel is just regurgitated narrative, talking points, and not people forming their actual opinion. Yeah, I mostly just ignore it. It's usually not very coherent points. One back doodle said there should be a chance to call up guys to make the league better. Yeah. D-Ross, what's up, D-Ross? Holding up to 10 points in third. Chill. Let's get it. Julie, Karen, Kierwin, I'll be Witcher points in a second, but we're back into it. Brunson has it up top. Dancing against Cody Martin. Spins to his left, gets to the basket. Leaves it off for Harnstein at the last possible second. Harnstein throws it down. Now that's how you start a quarter. 48-43. The Knicks got to lock up on defense here. That's how you build leads. You get stops and you score baskets. DiVincenzo jumps the passing lane and then fouls Brandon Miller. Wampeg Dude said, Hornets have some talent. Miller is good. Yeah, Miller and Nick Smith Jr. He's knocked down 2 threes tonight. He's, a rookie. Looks pretty good. Maybe. Miller coming to his left. DiVincenzo chasing him. Over to Bridges. They swing it over. Cody Martin out of the corner for 3. Over Brunson. Swishes it. Cody Martin. Just as annoying as his twin brother, Caleb Martin. 48 to... Oh, no, they call it a 2. 48-45. Brunson on the right wing. Over to Josh Hart. Swings it over to DiVincenzo. Achua out of the corner for 3. And he switches to 3. Yes, sir. Precious. Knock him down. Precious Achua does have 3-point range. PJ Washington has it up top. Hands it off to Miles Bridges. Back to Washington. Achua goes for the fake. Washington goes to the rim. High floater of Harnstein. Can't get it to go. Nick Richards offensive rebound into paint. Good defense from the Knicks. Holds on to his pivot foot. Flips it up with the right hand over Harnstein. Gets it to go. Good patience from Nick Richards there. The Knicks are upset. No travel was called. They did update the score from a 2 to a 3 now. So it's 51-48. 10 minutes to go. A little over 10 minutes. DiVincenzo has on left wing. Cross-court pass to Josh Hart. Catch and fire from the right wing. He's open. Can't get it to go. Harnstein's fouled on the floor by Nick Richards. Fighting for the rebound. Kenny said, let's just keep the winning streak going. That's what I'm talking about, Kenny. Got to keep the winning streak going. Let's get it to 7, I believe, right? If we win tonight, 7. Julu said, The short you put up the other day was a go. Jalen Brunson knocks down the layup. I just missed it. I'll get back to your comment in a second, Julie. Caleb Martin coming to the quarter, kicks it in the opposite corner. PJ Washington gets it up, can't get it to go from three. Harnstein fighting for the rebound. Here comes Josh Hart in transition, takes contact, throws up the basket, no foul call. Achua grabs the offensive rebound and flips it up and in. Achua very active tonight. I like what I'm seeing from Precious Achua the last handful of games. He's really figuring out how to play with this Knicks team, getting a lot more comfortable. Cody Martin in the paint, kicks it out. Brandon Miller, left wing three, comes up short. No, nice soft touch from Brandon Miller. Hit the front of the rim and still was able to roll it in. Brunson on the left wing. Double team. Kicks it out to Josh Hart inside the Harnstein. Mishandled it a little bit. Now picks his dribble up. And a double dribble on Harnstein. 9:11 to go here in third. Still a back and forth affair. 4-point lead for the Knicks. 55-51. Julie said, the short you put up the other day was a go. Looking forward to more from you. Much needed and appreciated. Yeah, more on the way. More on the way. Trying to do more. At the very least, trying to do more. It's just, difficult. You got a day job, and then you got to get ready for the stream. And then I'm trying to improve stream, all of that. And then you got videos. When do you record videos? Can you record videos? All of that. So, it's difficult. We'll get there. We'll get there. They call an offensive foul, moving screen on Nick Richards. Again, the second one. Second time he's gotten Brunsoned. So the ball is going back to the Knicks off the turnover. 8:50 to go here in the third quarter. The Knicks got to start stringing together some defensive stops and scores. Basketball can be so simple. Brunson gets it over to DiVincenzo. Tried to get it back to Brunson, but it's a kick ball. Ball is going to remain with the Knicks here. Kierwin said, it looks like Brunson is saving the energy for the fourth quarter. Deuce and Grimes need to stop building a wall on the court brick by brick. Everyone needs to start knocking down some shots. It's really not just Grimes and Deuce. Josh Hart's been a brick. DiVincenzo's been a brick. I think DiVincenzo's knocked down 2. What is DiVincenzo? It's not been pretty for the most part. Everybody's got to chip in here. But yeah, the shooting has been pretty putrid tonight. And it does seem like Brunson may be saving himself. Brunson gets caught in the air, kicks it out to DiVincenzo. Pump fake, sidestep, corner three. And he answers right there. Thank you, DiVincenzo. Cody Martin bringing it down. The Knicks now up 7. Can they extend this lead? Got to get some stops. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Brandon Miller has on the right wing. Spins to his left around the Richards screen. Gets into the paint. DiVincenzo gets lost. Gets to his mid-range spot. Knocks it down. Come on, guys. Leaving him wide open. Maybe DiVincenzo guarding him isn't the greatest option. Brunson coming to his left around the Harnstein screen. Gets to the foul line. Tries to hit Achua along the baseline. Can't hold on to it. Turnover. And the Hornets give it right back. Terrible pass from Miles Bridges. Unknown said, there we go. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left, Cody Martin Garden goes right past him and lays it up with the left hand, gets it to go, and the fouls. Cody Martin fouls him from the behind. Brunson looking a little tired. I don't blame him. Without Randle out there, he's taking a beating. Defenses are loading up on Brunson. So, and one for JB. Going to the free throw line for one more. He can push the lead to 8, which I think would be the largest lead for the Knicks. MVP chance for JB out there in Charlotte. And he does knock down the free throw this time. Obliges the crowd after missing one earlier. He's up to 16 points, 5 assists here tonight. Cody Martin has it on the left wing. As Bridges faces up, knocks down a jumper out of the high post. And Brunson bringing it down. Cody Martin guarding him up top. In and out dribble. Coming to his right. PJ Washington switches onto him. Deep pull-up 3 right between the eyes of PJ Washington. Jalen Brunson might be heating up. Pushes the lead to 9. Hold on. Hold on. Cody Martin bringing it down. feel the momentum shifting a little bit. They got to come up with a stop here. Bridges has it out of the corner, faces it up, Achua guarding him. Coming to his right, sees a double team, cross court pass to Miller, extra pass to Cody Martin, has it. Right wing. Dribble moves against Brunson, leans in, spins, loses it. There's the defensive stop. Here comes DiVincenzo, one man to beat. He's going to hold on to it, let his teammates recover. He knows that if they score here, can push it to double figures. DiVincenzo over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left off the screen. Brunson dancing with it. He's got the rookie Brandon Miller on him. Putting the moves on, slips and falls, picks it back up. He's going to bring it out. Shot clock winding down, coming to his left. Goes past him, goes along the baseline, leaves it off of Hartenstein, flips it up, knocks it down. It's an 11-point game. A little curly kneel action from JB, and the Knicks push it to an 11-point lead here in the third quarter. They're starting to build the lead, and that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do against this team. You're the better team, even down injuries. They're also down injuries. You are the significantly better team. You have the better infrastructure. You have the better system. You have the better coach. And here we go. Here we go. Yvette said JB time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He's heating up. T-Raz said it's hard to play nobodies. It can be. It can be. The Knicks are known to play down to the competition. Unknown that I like when the offense is flowing through iHeart. He's really a good passer, good instincts. He is, and he's a big body, so his handoff game is very good. The team plays well off of him. I think part of that is just building chemistry. The Knicks made a trade. He's still got to build chemistry with some guys. He's been a little hobbled with the injury, so. Utilizing Hartenstein more as a hub can be difficult because can be difficult right now, not overall, but right now because of the trade. He still needs to build chemistry with Achua, needs to build chemistry with Anunoby. Being inserted into the starting lineup, he's got to build chemistry with DiVincenzo. I still don't even think he and Josh Hart have great chemistry together. So, you know, with how well Josh Hart cuts, you would think he and Hartenstein would find this balance together, but hasn't really worked out. So Hartenstein is great as you know, when the offense is flowing through him, but I think it's still going to take some time before we could really see it flourish. And I think it will. I think it will. Julie said, Precious has certainly been impressive. I have to tip my Knicks hat to him. He has a few weeks to establish his place here as the backup 4. It might be onto something there. I think Tom Thibodeau might keep Precious Achiuwa in the rotation. He's been so impressive these last couple of games. He's really started to turn around since that Toronto game that I would not mind Tom Thibodeau expanding the rotation again to 10 guys. Mostly because Precious, he's kind of the backup 4 that I think Tom Thibodeau always wanted Toppin to be. Obi Toppin, that is. So I wouldn't be opposed to seeing him go back to a 10-man rotation if this team can get fully healthy. Because I think Achiuwa can give this team, 12 to 15 minutes a night. I think he's definitely good enough to do so. Can definitely hold his own. And considering he can knock it down from perimeter, he can. He's not great at it, but he can knock down a 3. I think is good enough to warrant him getting minutes at the 4 here. Let's say at some point at the end of the season when everybody's healthy. I like to see Tibbs experiment with that a little bit. All right, we're back into it. Let's see how the Knicks respond after this timeout. Cody Martin coming to his left. Pocket pass to Nick Richards. Gets stripped, but he is fouled. Going up, so he's going to the free throw line for 2. 6:09 to go here in the third. Julu said, I read that one already. Charlie said, Malachi Flynn has checked in this game. He has not, Charlie. No Malachi Flynn tonight. Tom Thibodeau is going with an 8-man rotation. The 8 players who have played tonight, Tom Thibodeau started Achiuwa, Hartenstein, and Josh Hart in the front court, and then in the back court, Brunson and DiVincenzo, of course. And then off the bench, we've seen Sims for 12 minutes, McBride for 7 minutes, and Grimes for 17 minutes. Grimes is 1 for 7. Come on, Quinn Grimes. We need more than that. But with Anunoby out, he has not gone to anybody else. No Malachi Flynn, considering he already has McBride and Grimes as guards off the bench. And I don't think he trusts any of the forwards other than, he doesn't trust any of the other forwards on the roster to play like real minutes. Nick Richards missed both free throws, by the way. It's still 66 to 55. Forgot to credit the last two for the Knicks. Brunson gets into the paint, knocks down another floater. 10 points here in the third quarter. Brunson's trying to end this one early. It's 68-55. It's a 13-point game. Brandon Miller has him on the left wing. Over to Cody Martin. Hits Miles Bridges, being guarded by Achua. Back up top to Martin. Martin has it up top, coming to his left, putting his head down, getting past his defender. Attacking Harnstein. Can't finish. Turnover. Brunson picks it up. Over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo over to Harnstein. Driving it down. Takes the foul. And he knocks down the layup. And one for Isaiah Harnstein running the court. Chance for a three-point play as Harnstein pushed it to 15 with the chance to push it to 16 at the free throw line. Mark correcting the score. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you. But in that time, the Knicks have already put up 4 more points with the chance to put up 1 more point with Harnstein at the free throw line for the and one. Kenny said Knicks fans being heard in Charlotte. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Harnstein misses the free throw. Come on, guys. Got to start making our free throws. But the Knicks have now built a 15-point lead. 9-0 run over the last 2 minutes. Nick Richards has it up top. Frank, step back, mid-range jumper, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Over to Brunson. Brunson, I knew he was going to pull up that deep three, and he's fouled by Ntilikina. Brunson going to the free throw line for 3 free throws. Hold on. Hold on. Brunson's making this interesting. He might heat up here. Get another 30-point game from JB. What is he up to right now? Jalen Brunson, 10 for 17 from the floor, 23 points, 3 boards, 6 assists. He's doing everything out there. He's being a point guard. He's putting on a masterclass right now on how to take advantage of a team that can't keep up with him. They don't have any answers for him. They're putting Frank Ntilikina on him. Like, come on, man. Come on. We know what that's about. We know what that's about. Julie says it's going to be really tough for JB without Randle in this stretch. Yes, it is. A lot of the burden is going to fall on Brunson's shoulders. It's going to be on his teammates to help pick him up. This is a really bad team. I'm going to be really interested in what this team looks like when Anunoby's also playing, by the way. Like, they're also missing him. So it looks a lot worse for JB because there's literally nobody else who, like, at least Anunoby has a little bit of juice again downhill. We've seen it the last couple of games. He talked about it when he was like, when I first got here, I was doing a lot of standing around. He's got it into his head. He's got to create a little bit more, and we were seeing that. And it's pretty impressive. So I think with Randle out, we're going to see even more of that from Anunoby because the team needs it. They need it. Juice and Euro from iHeart. The refs are at the monitors reviewing something, I assume, to see if it's a flagrant foul or not, if he got into the landing space of JB. Deshaun said Brunson's at 25. Is it 25 points already? 23 points. He's going to the free throw line for 3 free throws here. Big test. So damn, the Knicks are not even trying. And yet they have a 15-point lead with Brunson going to the free throw line for 3. Kind of hooping. He is at the free throw line now. K Hazy, what's up, K Hazy? They did call it a flagrant. So Brunson knocks down the first one. He's got 2 more coming. At the free throw line by himself because of the flagrant. Cameron got 50 likes. Ooh, 51 likes and 118 viewers. That means well over half of you have yet to hit the thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it if you go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. I'm stuttering all over my words. It's a free way to support the stream, and I'd really appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody who's already hit the thumbs up button. It means more than you guys will know. This streaming stuff wasn't part of the plan. But it's now become part of the plan. And it's because you guys keep showing up for the games. I appreciate you. Brunson knocks down all 3. 73-55. It's an 18-point game. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Ntilikina. Under 5 minutes to go. Brunson coming to his right, gets an Ish Smith switch. They bring a double team over to Sims in the corner, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson out of the corner, back to Sims. Sims over to DiVincenzo, catch, pump fake, coming to his left, in the paint, mid-range pull-up jumper, swishes it. Okay. 18 points for DiVincenzo. He's been hooping, and the Knicks extend their lead to a 20-point lead. 14-0 run for the Knicks here over the last 3 minutes. Smith has it over to Bridges, being guarded by Achua. Bridges has it, coming to his right. Has it on the right wing, crossing over to his left, leans in, lays it up with the left hand, gets it to go, and the foul on Achua. So Bridges going to the free throw line for 2. 4:19 to go here in the third quarter. But the Knicks are starting to apply pressure here. They got to keep their foot on the gas pedal. Deshaun said, these Knicks, man, maybe, just maybe, with the ring. Maybe. We got to wait for them to get fully healthy. We're still waiting on more positive news, a timetable for Julius Randle. We got maybe a timetable for Mitchell Robinson that he might come back. But DiVincenzo, straightaway 3, knocks it down. Also, by the way, Miles Bridges did miss the free throw. So it's now 78-57. A little over 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And the Knicks are starting to really pour it on here. The Charlotte Hornets are desperate right now to do anything they can to slow down this Knicks team. They've gone to the zone a couple of times, and it has not worked out. Didn't work out this time. Left DiVincenzo wide open straight away for a 3, and he knocked it down. DiVincenzo, 20 points tonight as well. He's stepping up to help his Villanova buddy, Jalen Brunson. Brunson, 26.6 assists. DiVincenzo, 21 points, 4 assists. Hartenstein chipped in with 10. Achua with 7. Josh Hart with 6. Sims with 6. McBride, 0s. And Quinn Grimes, 2. Bubba Baez? Bubba Baez? What's up, Bubba? Moisley Towlett, our resident troll. What's up, Moisley? Moisley said, would you say the Knicks' first half performance is indicative of the upcoming first-round sweep at the hands of the Magic? Come on, dog. Don't come in here trying to ruin the vibes, Moisley. Come on, man. Ivan said, I told you we're going to get into spank mode eventually. You did. You did. You did have faith, Ivan. Kierwin said, the best player on the floor for both sides is clearly Brunson. Oh, without a doubt, not even close, no hesitation. Jalen Brunson. Look, he should be in the MVP conversation. I'm not saying he should win it. I'm not even saying he should be top 5. Top 8, though? Top 10 at the very least? The ESPN MVP ladder is what they call it. List 15 players who should be in consideration for the MVP trophy. Jalen Brunson is not on the list. You know who is on the list? Domantas Sabonis. Not like Sabonis. Solid player. Really solid player. All-star level player. The hell is he doing on the MVP ladder and not Jalen Brunson? Get out of here. He's not even the best player on his own team. There's De'Aaron Fox. What are we doing? What are we doing? Whatever. I'm not going to get crazy on it. We just going to celebrate the greatness that is Jalen Brunson and the fact that he is a New York Knick. Because goddamn it, I prayed for times like this where the Knicks had a franchise level point guard, an all-star level point guard. And we got something better than that. We got an MVP level point guard. An all-NBA level point guard. All right, we're back into it. Under 4 minutes to go. Bridges has it up top. Over to Brandon Miller attacking. Misses the layup over DiVincenzo, but it got his own offensive rebound and gets fouled on the putback attempt. He's going to the free throw line for 2. Foul on Brunson. Deshaun, Dante, 2.5 threes. Did you put it in? Deshaun? Put some action on the game? Ivan said barbecue chicken alert. Kenny, the big Ragu's on fire. He's cooking. He's cooking tonight. He's stepping up. He's one of the guys stepping up tonight. Not getting too much help from anybody else, but at least we got one guy stepping up. Brandon Miller knocks down one of the two, splits a pair of free throws. 78-58, still a 20-point game. 3:45 to go here in the third, and Brunson bringing it down. has it up top. Nick Richards switches on to him. They bring a double team over to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Ntilikina. Hesitation dribble. Has it up top. Crosses over to his right. Spins to his left. In the paint. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo. He pump fakes. Coming to his left. Steps through a couple of defenders. Lays it up to the left hand. Gets it to go. High off glass. Puts some Alex English on it. DiVincenzo is stepping up tonight. Bridges puts up a 3 in transition. Swishes it over Sims. Okay. Knicks still maintaining a 19-point lead, though. Deshaun said it's in. Shout out to you, my guy. Brunson has it up top. They bring a double team again. Over to Grimes. Brunson's getting it out quick. Gets it back. Being guarded by Ntilikina. Goes quickly to his right. Step back. Foul line. Fade away. Jumper over Ntilikina. Hits off the front rim. Can't get the frontally roll. Bridges with the rebound. Here comes Brandon Miller. Left side of the court. Being guarded by DiVincenzo. Coming to his right around the screen. Has it up top. Getting into the paint. Puts up a floater with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Achua with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. The Charlotte Hornets building a wall around Brunson. DiVincenzo has it up top. Coming to his left around Sims. Around the screen. Step back, mid-range jumper for DiVincenzo. Hits off the front of the rim. Gets a nice friendly bounce as it rolls in. DiVincenzo is stepping up tonight. It is a Villanova beatdown right now. Bridges has it. Picks his dribble up. Good defense from Sims. Gets it out to Brandon Miller on the left wing. On the right wing, In the Ish Smith, they brought a double team. Kicks it out. Miles Bridges, another 3. Off the back rim, but the long rebound goes back out to Bridges. Going along the baseline, Euro steps, up and under. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Nick Richards ends up with it. And eventually gets fouled. Achua and Grimes collided with them. Nothing easy. Nick Richards going to the free throw line for 2 free throws as we are under 2 minutes to go. 1:59 exactly here in the third quarter. The Knicks have been picking up their play. 21-point lead so far. 21-point lead and growing. Evan M said ESPN hates the Knicks. Look, for the past 20 years, they have been doing nothing but clowning on the Knicks, and they're a little upset that they can no longer do that. They've been trying to find excuses to clown on the Knicks, and yet the Knicks just keep coming back and back and back and getting impressive win after impressive win after impressive win. And now all of a sudden, they really might be contenders. They really might cause some trouble and some mayhem in the playoffs. But of course, we're not going to get too far ahead of ourselves. We got to get healthy first. That is priority number 1. Wishing and praying for the health of Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, and Anunoby. The Knicks without their starting front court tonight and currently hold a 20-point lead over the Charlotte Hornets. It is 82-62. Scoreboard was slightly off. Brunson in the paint, moves Ntilikina with the shoulder, as every Knick tends to do. That is a go-to New York Knick move right there, and knocks down the floater with the left hand, as he does. 84-62. Why is my scoreboard so off? 84-62. There we go. Technical foul for the defensive 3 seconds there. I believe that was on Jericho Sims. Bridges misses the free throw. A lot of missed free throws for the Hornets tonight, and we love missed free throws from our opponents. Miles McBride checking in for Brunson. Brunson getting a nice rest here. The Knicks need to maintain this lead. Brunson going out now. Maintain, Knicks. Maintain. Julie said, anti-Knicks agenda involved in the MVP ladder. Us versus them. Of course. Of course. You already know, Julie. You already know. PJ Washington on the pick and pop knocks down the straightaway 3. Knicks can't let them get back into this one. Jalen Brunson just checked out. It's back down to a 19-point game. McBride over DiVincenzo. Left wing 3. Get it right back. Can't get it. Jericho Sims scotch for an offensive rebound, though. Brings it back out. Gets it out to Grimes. Grimes pump fakes on the right wing. Picks his dribble up over to Hart. Cross-court bullet pass to McBride. McBride has it. Jab step. Puts up the 3 over Ish Smith and swishes it. Okay, Deuce. Little jab step 3 out of the corner. Got the 3 points right back. Back to 22. Leaves it off for PJ Washington. Straightaway 3. Side of the backboard. Doesn't even hit the rim. Terrible shot from PJ Washington. Way off. Josh Hart has it up top. Bringing it to the right wing. Takes the screen over to DiVincenzo. Extra pass to Grimes out of the left wing. Grimes attacking. Back up top to DiVincenzo. Now DiVincenzo in the lane. Kicks it back to Grimes. Wide open right wing three. Get one. There you go, Quentin Grimes. Getting in on the action. Now a couple of shots fell. Now every Knick is knocking down three. McBride, Grimes, DiVincenzo. We just need one more from Josh Hart. If Josh Hart can knock down the three, we will fully have hit the trifecta of every Knick who shoots threes on the team knocking down a three. Ntilikina attacking, kicks it up top to P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington kicks it out to Bridges, coming to his right, in the paint. High floater with the right hand, gets it to go over McBride. Josh Hart rushing it down. Cross court two, nobody. Slipped out of Josh Hart's hand a little bit. But 0.9 seconds to go. 1 second, they're just going to inbound it, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. It's going to end on Josh Hart turnover. Josh Hart running in transition can sometimes be a bit of an adventure. But when you're up 23 points, you could have a little bit of fun there. D-Raz said, we are now in Eastern Conference Finals mode. Brace yourself. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Deshaun said, remember when DiVincenzo told Brunson if he was on any other team, he would cook him? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. He probably would. DiVincenzo is an interesting player because he's got the size and the quickness and the athleticism, but doesn't necessarily have like great ball handling. His ball handling, I'm trying to be polite when I say this, is an adventure. It's how I also describe Josh Hart. It's an adventure. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It's a mixed bag all around. But if he had like a better handle on him, like Dante DiVincenzo really might like sneak into like all-star consideration. That handle is really one of the things really keeping him back. Rishi Rich, what's good, Knick Nation? What's poppin', Rishi? Just hanging out in the Charlotte Hornets game as the Knicks are dominating once again here tonight, blowing out the Hornets. No Robinson, no Randle. Of course, we know those guys are going to be out for an extended period of time. But we got the surprise hit of no OG Anunoby tonight. And yet, Knicks still pouring it on without their starting front court. All three of them. Jose, what's up, Jose? The big ragu is coming through in full effect tonight. Deshaun said, I love when the Knicks win. It feels good, finally. Oh, man. Literally my entire life, we've had one season of, like, real hope, and that was 2013. And since then, I've been chasing that feeling ever since. Julie said, opportunity seems to be knocking on the door for Dante, and he's certainly answering. Oh, he is. Yeah, he is rushing to the door. He's taking advantage. Look, since he's come to the Knicks, he's been taking advantage of all the opportunities he's gotten. Took the starting shooting guard job, has not looked back. He's been fantastic from three, no hesitation. He's doing exactly what Tom Thibodeau wants his shooting guard to do. He's been fantastic for the Knicks. Fantastic. Not good, not great, fantastic. He's been better than I think they expected. And Miles Bridges runs right into DiVincenzo, and they call another offensive foul on Bridges. This is the third one for the Hornets. They had two on Nick Richards earlier, and this one now on Miles Bridges. DiVincenzo picking up some of the Jalen Brunson's tendencies, drawing the foul. DiVincenzo has him on the left wing, being guarded by P.J. Washington. Coming to his left around the sim screen. Going along the baseline, picks his dribble up, gets it out to Josh Hart, extra pass McBride, pump fake, step back, puts up the three, swishes another one. Deuce McBride getting in on the action tonight. And here we go. It's contagious. It's going around to everybody. Cody Martin bringing it down, Over to Brandon Miller. He has it up top. Miller coming to his left around DiVincenzo in the paint. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Swishes it over McBride. Deshaun said Dante's the mix of Villanova, Golden State Warriors. Yeah. I mean, playing with the Warriors last year really unlocked something in DiVincenzo. Grimes has it. Calling for a screen. Over to Sims. Sims, backdoor pass to Quinn Grimes. Oh, the pass from Jericho Sims. Caught it and quickly hit the backdoor pass to Quinn Grimes. Beautiful play. The chemistry, you can see it. It's on full effect. It's beautiful. This is beautiful basketball. It's 95-69. It is a 26-point game. McBride fouls P.J. Washington off ball as he was cutting through the lane. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous basketball. Deshaun said Dante plus 3.5 assists, 3.5 assists. Dante really hooking you up tonight. He's really hooking you up tonight, Deshaun. Cody Martin has it up top, being hounded by Deuce McBride, coming to his right, stepping back, in and out dribble. McBride not giving him any space. McBride staying in front of him, strips him. Here the Knicks go in transition. Josh Hart out to McBride, reward him, puts up the three, and he splashes it. Deuce McBride. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the Knicks go up by 29 points. When Jalen Brunson subbed out of the game, I said the Knicks just need to maintain without JB. What did they do? They pushed the lead up to 30. Deuce McBride getting a chant of deuce in Charlotte. The New York Knicks fans are everywhere. They travel. You can't get away from us. We will play a game out in Portland and get Knicks chants. We will play a game over in LA and get Knicks chants. It doesn't matter where we are. We're everywhere. Come on, man. Ooh. Ooh. Look at this. Are we not moved yet? Are we not moved yet? Tracer, what's up, Tracer? Tracer said Frank was the first OG. Y'all didn't see it. Catch up. Look, man, he's getting cooked tonight. He already got cooked. I think JB's done for tonight. He don't got to play in the fourth quarter. It's a 29-point game. I should probably stop the timer. What's exactly the time? 10:22. I let the timer run way too long. 10:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Right? We're in the fourth quarter now. We are in the fourth quarter. Yeah, this game's over. It's a 29-point game. We're done. We're done. And what's the final stat line for JB? Because he ain't coming back into this one. It's a 29-point game. JB's going to end with, we ended with 28 points. He didn't get to the 30-point mark, but he did chip in with 7 assists. JB's really been... The narrative on Jalen Brunson this season, to start the season, was that he was shot chucking. He wasn't getting teammates involved. He wasn't averaging enough assists. Since the Anunoby trade, he's averaging like 8 assists a game and like 28 points. So I don't know. We also got a subscription from MCD. What's up, MC? Appreciate you. 129 people here in chat and 67 likes, guys. We can get those likes up. There's a lot of you in here who have yet to hit the like button. 70 people in here have yet to hit the like button, so I'd really appreciate it. If you can go ahead, hit the thumbs up button right below the video and like the stream. Tells YouTube it's a solid piece of content. More people should see it. It's a free way to support the stream. And who doesn't like free things? It's free. Take advantage of it. It really, really helps. And it helps support the stream. And I'd very much appreciate you if you could. KD, what's poppin', big dog? Julie said, I'm honestly not believing my eyes right now. Everyone in chat is hyped. Here we go. Cody Martin bringing it down. Over to Brandon Miller. Over to P.J. Washington. Has it up top, being guarded by Josh Hart. Over to Cody Martin. McBride guarding him. Cody Martin coming to his left. Over to Washington. Swings it over to Leaky Black. Being guarded by Grimes. Has it in the post. Kicks it up top. Cody Martin pump fakes. Sidestep. Puts up the straightaway three. Can't get it. Comes off the front rim. DiVincenzo chases down the rebound. Here comes the Knicks. Josh Hart has it right side of the court. Over to Jericho Sims. Over to DiVincenzo. Extra pass. McBride wide open out of the corner for three. What are they doing? McBride can't make him punish. And here comes Cody Martin over Brandon Miller. Deep straightaway three. Swishes it over a late Sims contest. And you can see Tom Thibodeau over there disgusted with that late contest from Jericho Sims. Not happy with that defensive effort, even though the Knicks are up 98-72. DiVincenzo can't get the three to go. I forgot to credit McBride with his last three. Cody Martin bringing it down off the miss. Over to Brandon Miller, coming to his right in the paint. Pass fake, puts it up over Jericho Sims, gets it to go. Brandon Miller landed, knocked his head on the floor. Gets up and goes, though. Seems to be okay. Jericho Sims has it up top. And fouled up top by Nick Richards. 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 98-74. The Knicks have pretty much ended this game here early in the fourth quarter. Unknown said, my heart isn't used to this much relaxation. It actually feels weird not going into cardiac arrest. In the background, I was a lot of ruckus going off on the court right now. The coach of the Hornets, Steve Clifford, is very upset. Picked up a technical. I believe picked up 2 technicals. He's being escorted out of the court now. So he's out of there. He's very upset with the way the game has gone, but what can you do? The Knicks knocked down the first technical free throw. DiVincenzo misses the second technical free throw. It's 99-74, and the ball is going to go back to the Knicks here. Deshaun said Jazz will be easier. Jazz are a pretty decent team, man. The Jazz are a pretty decent team. And loud, really loud. Let's go Knicks chance breaking out here in Charlotte. Grimes over to McBride. McBride has it on the right wing. Jab step, driving to his right, gets into the paint, gets caught in the air, kicks out to Josh Hart. Extra pass, Quinn Grimes, straight away 3. Cash me out. Can't get it to go. Hit off the back rim. Looked like maybe had a chance to fall back down. Didn't though. Went out of bounds. Hit the top of the backboard. So the Hornets will bring it down here. Cody Martin has it up top. Being guarded by McBride. Over to Brandon Miller, who has been the lone standout for the Charlotte Hornets tonight with no LaMelo Ball. Miles Bridges has also chipped in a bit, but hasn't been enough. Hasn't been enough. Wambag Doodle said, Jazz will be tough. Let's finish strong here. No let up. This game is pretty much over. It is what, a 25-point game, 8:30 to go. I don't expect Jalen Brunson to play anymore, as he shouldn't. We have a game tomorrow. Brandon Miller over to Nick Richards. Nick Richards pass fake inside, leaves it off for PJ Washington. Nice pump fake, lays it up and in nice and easy. McBride bringing it down. 23-point game, 8:20 to go. Go ahead, pause my timer. Let's resync it. McBride, in and out dribble coming to his right. Snakes the pick and roll from Sims. Pulls his back out. Has it up top. Over to DiVincenzo on the right wing. DiVincenzo being guarded by Brandon Miller. Crossing over to his left. Getting downhill. Hesitation dribble. Mid-range pull-up jumper. DiVincenzo's feeling it. If he's snaking the pick and roll and then hitting a pull-up jumper. Come on, man. Can't knock that one down, though. And the Hornets coming down the other way. Up top to Nick Richards. Hands it off to Cody Martin being guarded by McBride. Coming to his left around the screen, pull-up jumper, they call a foul. Cody Martin knocks it down. And Tom Thibodeau screaming at McBride. And it is now, should be a 20-point game. Uh-oh. GD, what's up, G? Did we get Jalen out of the game? Jalen is no longer in the game, yes. But it is now a 20-point game. I forgot to credit the Hornets with the previous 2. 99-79. Cody Martin can break the 20-point mark and make it a 19-point game. And yes, he does do it. And McBride bringing it down. Over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it up top. DiVincenzo has it on the left wing. Coming to his left around the sim screen. Over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart out of the corner. Bringing it up top, back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock winding down, coming to his left. Pull up 3 over PJ Washington. That's a tough shot. Comes up well short. Josh Hart fights down low for the offensive rebound, leans in, lays it up with the right hand, gets it to go. Surrounded by 3 Charlotte Hornets. Josh Hart still out there hustling. And terrible pass for the Charlotte Hornets. Throwing it down the court to Leaky Black. Flies out of bounds. Going back to the Knicks here. 101-80. Tracy said he played great defense with the Knicks. It's about the only thing he did well with the Knicks. Unfortunately, I was a big Frank fan, but happy we've moved on since then. Quinn Grimes attacking, gets to the left hand, gets blocked at the rim by Nick Richards. A lot of contact, no foul call. Here comes the Charlotte Hornets coming the other way. Brandon Miller pull up 3, gets it to go. And Tom Thibodeau not happy with what he's seeing. The lead is down to 18. Under 7 minutes to go. 6:58 exactly. We can go ahead and run our timer down to sync it up exactly. Tom Thibodeau not liking what he's seeing. Doesn't want to give this team life. Brandon Miller ties his season high in what is, since it's his rookie year, his career high. 28 points, I believe he has. Let's take a look real quick. He's up to 29 points. He's 11 for 18, 3 for 5 from 3. One back doodle said, I like a Tibbs paying attention to the details. No let up. Exactly. And that's what makes Tom Thibodeau who he is. It can be very annoying to some people. I think it's what makes you a good coach, though. Charlie said, I feel bad for ESPN Knicks unbelievers. We're grinding. It's just a very... I was about to say it's a very unattractive style of basketball play, but it's not. It's a really fun basketball team in the sense that they generate a lot of offense and a lot of momentum starting on the defensive end. And not a lot of teams, especially in modern basketball, play that way. A lot of teams rely on three-point shooting to build momentum. They rely on their stars like Embiid to draw fouls to build momentum. But the Knicks do it on the defensive end. Every time they are at home, they're playing in the Garden, and they come up with a big steal, or another subscriber from Kurt, 2512, appreciate you, Kurt. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Every time the Knicks come up with a big defensive stop or a big defensive play, whether it's a block or a steal or they force a bad shot and someone plays good defense and they snatch a big defensive rebound, you could feel the energy and the momentum of the team where it's like, hell yeah, that's our ethos. Play good defense, secure the rebound, and then get out and run. And every time they do that, every time they start stringing together these defensive stops, you could feel the momentum in the game shifting towards the Knicks. And that's just a fun way of playing basketball. Julie said, I'm out on Grimes. Come on, man. He's 23. He's 23. Let my man hoop. Charlie said, Jalen Brunson should get his 30th point. We'll see. If Brandon Miller keeps knocking down shots, if these Charlotte Hornets keep knocking down shots, if this is like a 14 or 15 point game with like 4 or 5 minutes to go, Tom Thibodeau is definitely going to put Jalen Brunson back into this game. You know he is. You know he is. GD reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. Yes! 138 people in the stream. And Brunson's back into the game, by the way. Never mind. Tom Thibodeau said, I'm not playing around. I'm putting him back into the game now. Yes, if you are in the stream and you have yet to hit the like button, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button right below the video. As Brunson gets to the paint, can't get the floater to go. Here comes Cody Martin. Over to Brandon Miller. He puts up a three on the right wing. Comes up short. Good contest from Grimes. Achua with the rebound. And Brunson's going to bring it down, slowing the pace a little bit. Can we get the likes up to 100? I think my highest likes for a stream is 89. Can we get to 90? Can we at least break our former high? I'd very much appreciate it. Brunson has it up top, off the inbound, over to Josh Hart, swing it over to DiVincenzo out of the corner. DiVincenzo driving towards the baseline, goes right past the defender, lays it up with the right hand. He's too quick. PJ Washington was trying to stay with him. And Dante DiVincenzo goes right past him. This is not a good defensive Charlotte Hornets team. And they're not very disciplined either. Brandon Miller, cross-court pass to Washington, pump fakes, driving along the baseline. Another cross-court pass, extra pass to Miller. They're running them off the free throw line. Over to PJ Washington, leans into Achua and banks in a tough shot at the basket. 103 to 85. It's an 18-point game. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. V. Harris. What's up, V. Harris 00? Welcome, 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 my guy. A lot of new subscribers here in chat tonight. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying the content. We do every Knicks game of every season. Grimes has that out of the corner. Back to Brunson. Brunson attacking. Step back. Puts up a three from the right wing. Ooh, I expected that one to go down. That one was in rhythm. Cody Martin with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Euro steps into the paint. Kicks it out to nobody, but it finds its way out to P.J. Washington, who puts up the three, rims in and out, can't get it to go. Charlotte with the offensive rebound, gets it out to Caleb Martin in the paint, feeds P.J. Washington, who lays it up and in with DiVincenzo guarding him. DiVincenzo just too small to contest. And it's 103-87, under 5 minutes to go. And Charlotte making a little bit of a run. 16-point game. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left, goes right past P.J. Washington in the paint, kicks it out to DiVincenzo, straightaway three, no hesitation. Comes up short. Can't get it to go. Brandon Miller hit a head pass to Cody Martin out of the corner for three, way off. Barely grazes the rim. Josh Hart with the rebound. They're going to bring it down. The Knicks slowing the pace down here. Josh Hart has it, right side of the court. Spinning, coming to his right, picks his dribble up, gets it out to Achua. Achua attacking. Euro steps, puts up a floater, gets it to go. Good move from Precious Achua, taking matters into his own hands, saying, everybody chill. I got this. I'd love to see the confidence from Achua. Cody Martin over to Bridges. Bridges has it up top. Martin has it up top off the handoff. Coming to his right around the Nick Richards screen. He's in the paint now. Achua's picking him up. Hands it off to Washington. He pump fakes, driving past Achua in the paint. Up and under. Gets the layup to go. And the Knicks are just jumping at too many pump fakes. 105-89. They're trading baskets. The Charlotte Hornets can't afford to trade baskets here. They have yet to stop the Knicks from scoring on consecutive possessions, I believe, probably in the second half. That's not true. I can't verify that information. I just said it with no evidence, but it feels that way. The Knicks are getting whatever they want offensively, and whether they make or miss, it depends on whether or not they make or miss the shot. Not really dependent on the defense that Charlotte is playing. The Knicks are getting the shots they want, just not necessarily knocking them all down. Achua has it up top. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson gets stripped by Cody Martin. Picks it up, going down the length of the court, lays it up. And a goaltend by Achua. Good hustle from Achua, just couldn't get to it on time. And it is down to a 14-point game with 3 minutes to go. The Charlotte Hornets team is pesky. They were down 29 minutes with 10 minutes to go here in the fourth. They have cut 15 points off the lead as Brunson brings it down here. Cody Martin guarding him up top. Brunson coming to his left, goes right past Martin in the paint, puts up a tough high floater over Nick Richards and gets it to go for his 30th point of the night. Cody Martin bringing it down. Coming to his left, Brunson giving him space. Martin coming to his left, mid-range pull-up jumper over Achua, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And with time winding down on the Hornets, this one, valiant effort from the Hornets. But once you go down 29, 30 points, in the fourth quarter, there's really no coming back unless one team completely collapses. And with Jalen Brunson on the court, that's just not going to happen. As he spins here, knocks down the jumper for his 32nd point of the game, pushes the lead back up to 18, 109-89. Why is my scoreboard so far off? But it's now an 18-point game, back up to an 18-point game, which at one point they cut it to 14, but Jalen Brunson came in, did his thing. It's JB time. You already know what that means. It means the Knicks aren't going to lose. JB's going to put the team on his back, and that's exactly what he did. Big Crim said, will OG play tomorrow? I would fully expect OG Anunoby to play tomorrow. I think if they were going to hold him out of game, it makes sense to hold him out on this game, playing against Charlotte Hornets team without LaMelo. I would fully expect him to play tomorrow in Charlotte, which should, in the Garden when Utah comes to visit the Knicks in New York. So it should be, we should finally be able to see what the rotation is going to look like with what our new starting lineup is going to be moving forward, considering no Julius Randle for extended time. Hopefully he can make his way back at some point, and no Mitchell Robinson, who again, hopefully he makes his way back at some point. Big Tass, why is Brunson in this damn game? Because Charlotte made a bit of a run, and the Knicks couldn't close it out. They had to put the closer back in. No funny business, no games. Don't give them confidence. You're not on our level. Unknown said JB may really be the real MVP. I mean, teams are going to have to take notice, man. Teams are going to have to take notice. We'll see what happens with Philly later tonight. Maybe the Knicks can jump up to be tied for that 3 seed with them. JT Thor out of the corner, puts up the 3, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Grimes and Achua fighting for it. Brunson eventually picks it up. And the end of the bench guys are off the bench at the scorer's table. This one is pretty much over. Brunson has it up top. We're under 2 minutes to go. Step back, crossing over to his left. Euro steps into the paint, puts up a high floater. Can't get that one to go. McGowan's grabs the rebound, and Achua intentionally fouls. Gonna get the subs into the game. Get Jalen Brunson out of here. We gotta save him. We gotta save him. Get him out. And a big roaring applause from an arena in Charlotte that is mostly filled with Knicks fans. They let themselves be heard tonight, overshadowed any Charlotte fans in that building. Deshaun said Brunson turned these Knicks around for real. He really did. He really did. Started with Randle and RJ. And the final piece of the puzzle, the guy who really turned things around, Jalen Brunson. Once you get that superstar in the building, and yes, I said superstar, things change. And Jalen Brunson has proven that. He's done that exactly. McBride gets to the basket, lays it up and in. 111. Jeez Louise, I gave the points to the wrong side. 111-91, back to a 20-point game. JT Thor is in the game. Charlie Brown Jr. is in the game. Malachi Flynn is in. Archie Diacono, Jericho Sims, McBride. Book Knight stepping back straight away, deep 3, terrible shot. JT Thor offensive rebound, gets tripped up and slips. He's going to the, are they in the bonus? He's going to the free throw line for 2 here. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. And we got 148 people in the stream and only 84 likes. Can we break our record? Can we get to 90 likes? I'd really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Jaden Lee, what's up, Jaden? I need Brunson 1 more assist and I'm done. Well, he's done for the night. Sorry about that, Jaden. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Brunson couldn't pick up that 1 more assist. Kerwin said, hit that like button. Appreciate you, Kerwin. Appreciate you. Big Crim said, Suns beating the Heat by 20. What's that? They're going to be the 7th straight loss for the Heat. And on the other side, there's going to be the Knicks' 7th straight win. Jericho Sims runs right into Mensah, picks up the charging foul. Dre, what's up, Dre? Big Dad said, keep them under 100. They're not getting 100. It's already 50 seconds to go. They have 92 points. Make sure our scoreboard is accurate. Peter Todd, what's up, Peter? Can't understand why JB is not getting his due. People don't like the Knicks, especially the national media. They do not like the Knicks. It's a Knicks tax. That's what happens. But I kind of like it that way. It keeps Knicks players with a chip on their shoulder. Nobody on the Knicks ever gets the proper adulation that they should get. McGowan in the paint gets swatted by Charlie Brown. Malachi Flynn picks it up. He's going to go all the way. He gets fouled, lays it up, can't get the layup to go, but he's going to the free throw line for 2. 25 seconds to go in the game. So everything done but the final score. Alanor, what's up, Alanor? Common Sense Health that gave a like. Appreciate you, Common. Appreciate you. Dre, what's up, man? It's been a great game, hasn't it? It's been a great game. It's been fun. Watching blowouts it can be fun. It can be very fun. I'm getting used to it. Haven't always been used to it with this Knicks team, right? Over the years. But starting to get used to it. Common Sense Health with the subscription. Appreciate you, Common. Appreciate you, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you have a good time here. Malachi Flynn did knock down both free throws, so it's 113-92, and the Charlotte Hornets are going to dribble out the clock, and that's going to be our final score. Deshaun said Booker on Highsmith, a joke. Big Task, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. That's going to be the end of the stream. And that's it. What a fantastic game. The Knicks down a ton of their guys. Charlotte also down a ton of their guys, but this Knicks team is just on another level right now. They're playing with an immense amount of confidence. Let's go over the final box score. Achua, our starting power forward tonight, in place of Julius Randle, ends with 9 points, 5 boards. Harnstein ends with 10 and 4. He played 16 minutes again, Harnstein. Not that that's concerning or anything. I like that they're easing him back in and not rushing him. But, oh wow, we got 94 likes in the stream. Only 6 more, and there's 149 people here in chat. Only 6 more likes and we get to 100. 100 is a nice, round, easy number. Can we do that? Can we get to 100, guys? I'd very much appreciate it. Jalen Brunson, the star of the show, of course, 32 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. Josh Hart, 8 points, 12 big old rebounds, and 7 assists. Did a little bit of everything, Josh Hart. That's a very Josh Hart game. Eleanor said, you always recognize me, man. Thanks. Anytime, Eleanor. Happy to have you in here. Deshaun said 113 on the board without our big 3. Yeah. No Anunoby, no Randle, just JB. DiVincenzo stepped up with 28 points tonight. His season high. Not his season high. He scored 37 this year. Season high in minutes is what they said. 42 minutes tonight for DiVincenzo. He was 5 for 15 from 3, 10 for 22 overall. He had 28 points, 6 boards, 5 assists. And then off the bench, Jericho Sims, 6.7 boards. McBride, 11 points. Came alive in that second half, didn't he? He was fantastic. 97 likes, guys. Only 3 away. It's only going to take 3 of you in chat to go ahead and hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. It would help me sleep better at night. I feel very good. Appreciate you guys. And Quinn Grimes, 3 for 11 tonight, 1 for 6. Didn't shoot it well from deep. Played fantastic defense as he usually does. 7 boards for 7 points, 2 boards, 2 assists for him. It was good. Solid game against a short-handed team. Wasn't pretty most of the night, considering Brunson was our only guy generating offense. DiVincenzo picked it up at some point, and that was great. And McBride picked it up in that fourth quarter, exploding the lead to 29. And that was great. So, Kieran said it's going to be some fun days. Thank you, Brunson. Brunson really is the savior of this franchise, man. 99 likes. We just need one more person in chat. If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button. And I'd stop bringing it up. I appreciate you guys. I know it can sometimes be annoying, but we're so close. It would just be great. It would just be great. Kay Hazy said OG better be at the next game. I believe he will. I believe this is just a precautionary. Let's rest him. No big deal, but it's a struggling Hornets team. They're already down LaMelo. We could get them. We could steal some rest here in a back-to-back situation. So I would expect him to play tomorrow. I'm expecting that, but I guess there is the possibility that he won't be able to play. But I'm expecting it. And we did get the 100 likes. I appreciate everybody who showed up to the stream tonight. Coming into the game, look, I had a long day. I was at work and I was tired. And coming into this stream, the names that were coming off the board in terms of like LaMelo ruled out. We know obviously Randle and Mitchell Robinson are out. We also got a subscription from Anthony Watson. Welcome, Anthony. I think I missed that one, but I see it here. Thank you, Anthony. Welcome. Kieran said the Villanova crew kicked ass tonight. Yes, they did. Karen, appreciate you, Karen. Karen, you did such a great job helping out tonight, too, in the chat, reminding people to hit the like button. Appreciate you, Karen. Julu, one game at a time. We got to get to the All-Star break. That's the thing that we're going to be looking forward to. I guess the first thing we can look forward to, oh, there's the alert. It came up in the notifications over there before it came up on screen. Appreciate you, Anthony. There's your Mitchell Robinson gift for subscribing. Appreciate you. The thing we have to look at, February 8th is the trade deadline, so that's the first thing we could focus on and sort of count the days down as we get closer to the trade deadline, because I do believe that this front office will at some point make a trade. So we can count the days down to then. I think we're probably done seeing trades until February 8th. It's, what, a week away now? A little over a week away now. So I think we're going to have to wait until then for the Knicks to make a move. Maybe they make one a bit earlier considering the Randle injury, but I'm expecting them to at some point make a move, build some depth on this team a little bit. You'd really see that they're bereft of depth after the Anunoby trade. Obviously, the trade was worth it, but that doesn't mean that your work is done. So, Wompbag said, Brunson just got brought in to run the clock, but you don't love the fact that he was brought back in. I mean, I agree with you, but you needed somebody to close the game out. The Knicks started sputtering a little bit. Brandon Miller and the Hornets were starting to knock down some threes. The lead got as low as 14. So had to bring Brunson in just to make sure. You don't want any catastrophes to happen. You don't want to have to bring Brunson in like 2 minutes to go and all of a sudden it's a 6-point game. So he brought Brunson in. Nothing crazy. Brunson just got to work, knocked down a couple of baskets, put it back up to 18, 20 points, and that was it. That was a wrap. So don't love the fact that he had to come back in, but it happens. It's okay. It's okay. A win is a win, and we'll move on from there. The Knicks aren't 100% healthy. Couldn't end it with JB on the bench, but look, he got a big rest in that fourth quarter. Jalen Brunson tonight played 34 minutes. It's solid. Nothing crazy. Solid. Duan Cooley, appreciate you, Duan. Appreciate you. Mark up to 102. On my screen, it says 101. But I was just looking for 100. I mean, I was looking for 90, and you guys got it to 100, so I appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you. One of the best streams we've done in a while, and it was against a Charlotte team that, like I was saying before, I didn't expect a ton of people in the stream tonight because, a ton of new people, I should say, in the stream tonight, just because it's the Charlotte Hornets, and LaMelo's not playing, and the Knicks are down a lot of their players. So I was like, I mean, I know our regulars are going to come, like Julu and Susan and Frank and Ivan and Big Crims and all you guys, Karen, Mark, a lot of you guys who come in regularly. I expected you guys, but we had a ton of new people in chat tonight. I think at one point we peaked at like 158 or something like that I saw. So I appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. Anthony Mayfield, Knicks Nation, let's go. What's up, Anthony? Welcome. Appreciate you, man. He said Miami's getting throttled by Phoenix. Let's go through the box scores real quick. Let's go around the league. Cleveland in a tight one against the Clippers. It would be nice if Cleveland could lose. It would be nice. The Pelicans are playing the Celtics. Doesn't really matter for us too much. Although it would be nice if the Celtics could lose and we could start making a run towards the 1 seed. Hold on, I'm getting a little crazy. I know, but you never know. The Suns are stomping down indeed the 23-point game. 2 minutes to go in the third. Lakers playing the Rockets doesn't matter to us. Then a bunch of West Coast games that don't matter to us. Bucks playing the Nuggets. It would be nice if the Nuggets could beat the Bucks, because we are also chasing the Bucks at the 2 seed there. And then the late game tonight, which is a game, if you're a Knicks fan, to keep an eye on. It's late. It's 10 o'clock, so I'm not going to be noticing the final score of that game until I wake up in the morning. But if the 76ers do lose, the Knicks will be tied for the 3 seed. They are currently half a game back of the 3 seed now after winning tonight. Miami loses, they'll be tied in the standings with them. So very, very interesting development for the Knicks as we move forward through the season. And again, trade deadline's coming up, but you really got to get to that All-Star break, man. You could tell the Knicks are a bit tired. I haven't said 7 in a row. We're the hottest team right now. Jazz up next. And they should beat this Jazz team. They are a pesky, tough team, but they should still be able to beat them. Kieran said, think the Knicks also waiting on buyout contracts. They could be. The only name I've heard recently in the buyout market that is most likely to be in the buyout market is Kyle Lowry, which I don't know. I think at that point, I think I like McBride a bit more. But Kyle Lowry killed us in the playoffs last year. He's a playoff performer. So I wouldn't hate it, but I don't necessarily want it. We'll see what they come up with. Whatever they look, I said this before. This is my mantra. As long as you're wearing the Knicks jersey, as long as you're wearing orange and blue, I'm gonna root for you. I'm gonna root for you. Anthony said, first time chatting this stream. I like it. I'll be back. Appreciate you, Anthony, and we'd love to have you back, man. It's always fun having new people in chat. We do every Knicks game, so hope to have you back tomorrow when we play the Jazz. And just, we do other games too. We try to do some other games, but our focus is on the Knicks. We will always do Knicks games. We do every Knicks game of every season, starting last year. And going forward for the foreseeable future, we will be doing these games. And I love talking basketball with you guys. Amen. What's up, Amen? Kieran said we got your back. Appreciate you, Kieran. Appreciate you. Charlie, lots of people will tune into the Knicks game tonight because we want to see how the team is doing after Randle's loss. Yeah. Hopefully he can come back. We still don't have a timeline on him, but there was some optimism with the news that Woj gave us today that he'll be back in a couple of weeks and not a couple of months. So I'm predicting a 4 to 6 week timetable, but the Knicks have yet to reveal that information, so we'll see. Karen said, yes, here every game unless my college teams are playing at the same time. Appreciate you, Karen. Appreciate you. Always happy to have you in here. And you do such a great job in chat, man. Reminding people to hit the like button, because I forget. I forget to remind people, so I appreciate you, Karen. Always love having you in here. Julie said, I'm out on OG Nova, hard pass on Lowry. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I'll just root for whatever the Knicks do because they seem to make smart decisions. They tend not to sign really old players, right? Like, this is a fairly young team, all in their mid to late 20s. So I would be surprised if they were in on Lowry, unless it was just as the veteran guy to have on the bench during the playoff run. But we'll see. We'll see what they come out with. I think ultimately they make a trade. Peter, what's up, Peter Todd? Knicks trade, of all trades, was the addition of Earl the Pearl Monroe. Yes, it was. To complement Clyde Frazier in the backcourt, leading to the second championship. Any trade that leads to a championship automatically goes down in the record book as one of the best trades of all time. 100% on point there, Peter. Great comment. Anthony said, I told anyone who would listen that Precious will be very important to the team down the road. For the Knicks, we won that trade hands down. And he's been very good. And I was high on Achua coming over as well. But even he's still impressed me. He has still impressed me. And I was high on him coming over. Didn't play so well. Expectations were lowered. And even still, he's surpassed the initial expectations I had of him coming over and being a competent player for the Knicks and breaking into the rotation. He's been really, really good for the Knicks. Took him some time to figure out the scheme, the rotation, and build some chemistry with the guys. And again, it could still be a bit clunky, but you came over in the middle of the season. Of course, it's going to be clunky. But overall, he's been fantastic the last five or so games since that Toronto game. Whew. But that's the last comment from Anthony, and I think that's it. I think we're going to wrap it up. Not much to talk about this Charlotte Hornets game. A lot of guys out from both sides. So the real litmus test is going to come tomorrow against Utah. Same start time, 7 o'clock? No, it's at 7:30. Tomorrow the game is at 7:30. It is in Madison Square Garden, where the Knicks begin, I believe, a 5-game homestand. Finally, the Knicks get a bit of consistent home cooking, can stay home for a bit. So praying for good news on our injuries, on our players, Anunoby, of course Randle, and of course Mitchell Robinson. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow. We'll do it all over again. A bit more of an interesting game tomorrow. So hope you guys can tune in. And until then, I'm out. Bye.